The Bob and Tom Show.
I do this for everybody that still has more vinyl records than they do CDs. I got a dusty old pile of vinyl records sitting on my floor. I've played each one of them over and over. You might have figured out already that I got piles and piles and piles of Tom Petty. In that dusty old stack of vinyl records I got sitting on my floor.
The fabulous Todd Snyder, and good morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show. It's a show. We got Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Jess all prepped out. Got the Oxford rocking. You got your Sperry's on, your topsiders. What do you got?
Some Vans.
Oh, Savannah. All right. There's Willie Griswold. Good morning. Cheeseburger on his shirt.
We're doing a shoe check today?
Nice. Yeah,
tenderloin.
Shoe check.
What do you got on it, Willie?
Cold tenderloin, cold shirt. I'm wearing
Shoe check.
Nikes. Wearing Nikes.
Air Max?
Air Maxes,
Yeah.
yes.
There's Josh Arnold. You got your Adidas?
Yeah.
Classic Adidas guy. There's Ace.
Got my Fila, Grant Hills.
Fila, the Grant Hill Filas from 25 years ago, 30 years ago?
10.
I'm Chick, and I can't remember what shoes. Oh, I've got my MMYs on.
What are those?
It's an Asian shoe that
They're like $600.
I have to ship away for it. They look like Converse, but
Like a
they're
low
not.
top Converse.
So they're a Converse knockoff.
Right.
Instead of getting Converse,
Right.
the American shoe,
I don't care for it.
You buy some Asian knockoff.
That's what LeBron told me to do. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, those are LeBron's?
No.
Oh.
These are Mizuhari,
They're so ugly.
Hashimoto. I love them.
How did you even find these? Is there some hipster shoe thing you read?
You've got time.
God knows I've got
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
You've told me this, how lazy I am. You know that. Yeah.
I'm just curious. I've never even heard of these.
Well, that's the idea. When you find something like this, you keep it
there's
to
a
yourself.
certain hipness level?
Yes,
Okay.
exclusivity.
All right.
You can't put a price on that.
Not at all.
No.
Do people ever come up to you and go, hey, those, you got the MMY?
Every now and then, yes.
Is
And
there a
you know
nickname
what
for these?
Huh? No, they MMYs. It's on the tongue instead of doing the entire.
MMY in the tongue sounds like a great sex move.
Give her the MMY.
Give her the old MMY, then you go through the whole alphabet, right, Josh? You know what I'm talking about.
Of course.
You're the master.
Did the French come up with sucking another tongue? Did they come up with that?
Or they probably took credit for it, but I doubt it.
I don't think they.
Can you imagine all that ashtray breath? No, thank you. Yeah, you'd think that.
Right? Have a mint.
Are you guys into that?
A tongue, love a tongue.
Sucking on the tongue?
Sucking on a tongue.
No.
Ugh.
I feel like if I'm going to kiss someone and they're important to me, I must touch the tongue.
That. But if somebody comes in and sucks the tongue without giving you a heads up, it'll wreck everything.
Well, but there's a fine line between giving you a heads up and, okay, I'm going to suck your tongue now. I mean, it's kind of an awkward conversation.
So we're talking about shoes.
Well, you could do just
what the
the
hell
tip.
just happened?
Yeah,
you could do just the
You
tip.
could do just the tip and let them know that you're into it.
That's right.
Without having
Just the tip
conversation.
also sounds like a sex move.
I think it is.
I don't like to touch the
Hoffy,
teeth.
what kind of shoes you got on? I'm trying to stay on topic here.
Adidas, baby.
Okay. What is the correct way to pronounce those?
Adidas, European, Adidas.
Adidas. Okay.
All day I dream about sex, right?
That's right.
Adidas. What shoe do you have on? The Allbirds? What do you got?
No, I gave up on those.
He's on clouds now.
Yeah. What are those?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
You
When
and
I,
Ali Sadiq, man.
About a month ago, I went to Austin, and I've been teasing Tom about his shoes, the On Clouds. I don't care for them. I think they're a heartbeat away from Crocs. And every person I saw on the plane and in the airports I visited were wearing On Clouds.
Oh, yeah.
It's unbelievable
Yeah, how does this
popular.
How do these things take off?
I don't know. I have no idea.
My trainer guy told me to get them, so that's how I got them. But I would have never. I don't care. I don't read about it. And I know a couple of what we'll call shoe homos.
Thank you.
Scott, if you're listening. And
Man.
it's not pejorative. Like that's,
No, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It 100% is.
It's like calling
You
a
could
black
say-
Santa Claus Santa brother. It's pejorative.
You mean-
You could just say
But it is.
no.
shoe fanatic.
It's not Santa brother.
Brother Claus.
No, it's not brother.
Brother Claus. Same thing.
No.
You know what? I know we're just joking around.
Brother Christmas.
If they
Same
did
Brother
that,
Christmas.
if Forrest Whitaker played Brother Christmas, I'd love it. It'd be a great movie. I'd totally watch it. Tony Collette's in it, too.
I don't
down.
think so.
Yeah, brother Christmas is a slang term for a black Santa Claus.
No, in your brain, yes.
No, it is. I didn't make it up.
I don't believe that.
That would be a great. And Willie's right. Great movie.
Be fun.
Brother Christmas. Has anyone done that yet?
Brother.
I don't think we need to explore it too much.
No, I mean we got every other Christmas, every other angle on Christmas has been done. That'd be a good one.
Well,
Hey,
fortunately.
speak for your people. For God's sake, save me here.
There we go. That'll help. Fortunately, we have the foremost authority on Hallmark holiday movies in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Arnold. Have they done a Kevin Hart themed Christmas movie, if you will?
Urban themed.
Oh, plenty.
Oh, really?
Yep, uh-huh.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Did you hear the one they're doing this year? The Kansas City Chiefs are actually cooperating.
Yes.
Has anybody
I did
heard about this?
I did hear about that.
It's going to be the story of a very popular singer who hooks up with a Kansas City Chief.
But it's not Taylor Swift, but it's the same.
Yeah. Very, very.
Do they use the term Brother Christmas in the Hallmark movie?
Not that I've heard.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
Well, see, it's based on the fact that in England, Santa Claus is referred to as Father Christmas. So it's kind of a circular route to get to the gag, if you will.
And your contention is you didn't come up with it.
No.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever covered so many topics in the first break.
I know.
Yeah, let's go back to
And
shoes.
I haven't even got...
All I said was,
my
what kind
clown
of
nose.
shoes have you got on?
My shoes are officially Mason, Maison, Mihara Yasuhiro. That's MMYs. That's
And is there a particular athlete that suggests that one wears these?
They're high fashion.
They look like a high-end clown shoe. Is
They're
what they look
high
like.
fashion
Pull them up again.
for clowns. They're
Oh,
high.
there you
Got your
go.
clown nose, thank you. Yeah, they look like Converse.
Yeah, they're cool.
Thank you, Josh. There's somebody with an eye.
I'm a fan of those.
What's
yeah.
the
what do you
what's the
think,
price on
Ace?
those babies?
I'd rather not say on the air.
Really? They're that expensive?
Sure. You get to what you pay for, brother.
What do you pay for? You
Brother
go
Christmas, you get what you pay for.
get a pair of Converse.
Yeah.
I don't care for Converse.
Maybe those are better constructed.
They absolutely are. I don't have an arch. I have flat feet, and I can't wear Converse because they're so flat. I don't like them. However, Converse did come out with a shoe with an arch. They were Converse Premiers. You guys don't know what I'm talking about.
How were those?
They stopped making them. I had a couple pair of those. I don't know where they went.
Huh.
And to get back to, you think the term shoe homo is offensive?
Oh, God.
I mean, deeply.
I mean, look, it doesn't offend me just because I know where your heart is, but yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm going to take
homo,
the other
it's
side.
homo-
It does offend me because I know where his heart is.
I mean, the term Homo sapien is where the origin of that.
Oh.
You are such a liar now.
Oh, my
so full
God.
of it. You should work
You
for
know,
the
it's
White House.
The insulting.
This is my longest standing argument with this guy. There are two. He's more than willing to offer you advice on your life, and his is a wreck. And he lies constantly.
But you know
Spin
what?
doctrine.
And thinks we believe him.
But if you need someone to come up with a good lie, I've come to him twice, and I'm like, this is my situation, and it was genius.
It's amazing.
It was
I don't know how you were
genius.
never press secretary.
Right out. Well, my favorite story is Willie's when your father gave you a lie about out walking around.
Oh my God! I go. Yeah, I live by the golf course. I wish I could go on walks at night because I don't like walking in the neighborhood. And he goes, "Oh, well, just go on a walk, and if anybody says anything, tell them you lost your dog."
Boom!
Yeah.
Right out of the clear blue sky.
I go. Well, what if they like want to help? People like want to help, and you go. Just say he's been gone for like a week, and you're just kind of casually looking for him now. Like,
See?
just right off the top of his head.
It's very helpful.
He lies as easily as we breathe. It's amazing.
Honestly, it's impressive.
And he doesn't think anyone knows.
I just don't think shoe homo is offensive. I think it means it's like the word Uber. You're like an Uber shoe guy. I just think
It's totally different.
Like Jess said, there's shoe fanatic would be absolutely fine.
Sneakerhead.
We completely understand what
yeah,
you're
there's
saying.
already a term for it. Sneakerhead.
Use the term we got.
yeah, but a shoe homo implies
That you keep getting to say homo.
no, it implies something a little more. It's more of a beyond a like for the particular field. It's an obsessive love.
Okay, you need
That's what you want it to be.
Shut up. We need to have Frank, our alternative lifestyle correspondent from Alabama, weigh in and see what he thinks about the word.
We have plenty of gay listeners.
Yes.
And
Anybody.
the thing about it is, every gay friend I have has the greatest sense of humor.
Sure.
I couldn't say anything to ever offend
Absolutely.
them. But those aren't the people who write letters.
Yeah.
And you know that. It's some 55-year-old white liberal chick out there pissed off that you're saying it.
It's a CNN wine mob. You know?
Yeah.
She watches
100%.
Anderson Cooper has Pinot Grigio and goes, "What can I do about this?" Realizes she can't fix the world, but maybe she can get Tom Griswold fired.
Did you just call him the wine mob?
No, CNN wine mom. They're hanging
Oh, the
out.
wine mob.
Yeah.
We happen to know that gay people are strong and can handle anything we idiots say. But there are a lot of people out there that don't think that way.
So we're not going to go with
Ya homo. Good Lord.
I think it's
Ya fairy.
it's like the word queer has now been adopted by that community.
Yeah.
See,
You're not that community, though. When you do it, it's not empowering. It's just the way that you used to do
that
it.
explains what happened to me yesterday in the ghetto.
Oh, man.
I was just trying out my new vocabulary.
Now he's talking about ghettos.
I know.
Hey, let me tell
I
you.
haven't heard that word.
I am going to start listening to my Raycon earbuds. A little smooth jazz here coming up without listening to the show. You may have heard us talk about Raycon's everyday earbuds, and you thought to yourself, wait a minute, chick, the same audio quality I expect from the really big guys, but at half the price? That's right, listener. Well, now is the best time to get yourself a pair of Raycons because the upgraded model of the best-selling everyday earbuds have hit the street. They have dropped. Raycon's upgraded everyday earbuds have active noise cancellation. All new gel tips with ergonomic design for that perfect fit. They will stay in your ear, and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with two devices at once, plus quick charge function and weatherproof and sweat resistant. Raycons also come in brand new swell colors. They have forest green, blush, violet, royal blue, and the timeless classic black. And Raycons offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. One more time, buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, what do the astronauts eat? We're to find out, or at least how to make it better. A bizarre story about the Apple Watch saving a guy's life. And a really odd use of the term Goldilocks. The so-called Goldilocks Zone. You'll never believe what scientists are talking about when it comes to Goldilocks. Okay. It's rather disgusting. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
His work with Sticks, and he's going to be doing some solo stuff for us.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. We have a performance room right next to this room. You can see through the glass. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear? Greg found all the drumsticks.
Yeah, you need a couple more.
Can you hear us?
I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Okay. Are you going to... Is this...
I date tons of chicks. Well, I date one, but she weighs tons. Come on. Take your top off. Hey, Christy, what's in the news?
He likes those symbols.
That's very nice. Is that song called "Take Your Top Off"?
Yeah, that's my new tune. It's a big hit.
I like that very
Let me
much.
test you guys. You guys know music, right?
All right. Yeah, sure.
All right, okay. What song is this? What song is this? Name that tune.
Well, there's about 10,000
Yeah,
songs.
let's start that way.
That's the B-52's Love Shack. I thought you guys knew music. How about this one?
Love
Anybody?
Shack.
Walk like an Egyptian. Come on!
That was good. That was very nice. Can I do requests?
Certainly.
Can you do Mississippi Queen?
Whoa, where's, hold on.
You need cowbell.
Here we go. Come on. That's all I know.
That was beautiful. You nailed it. Hey, wait, what about a Honky Tonk Women from the Stones?
How's that go?
No, you got to get
need
the
the
cowbell.
cowbell.
You got to get. I thought you knew music.
Come on.
I didn't know you were going to spin it on me.
There we go.
That's not it.
What's
It's
this?
dunk, dunk.
That's Mississippi Queen again.
How about this song right here?
I don't know.
That's a Pink Floyd tune right in the middle of the song. There we go. A little power, a little thunder for you.
I give up.
All right,
What
all
was
right.
that one?
I know, it's just laying down some funk. Okay, let's go.
Lay it down.
Greg Hahn is our guest.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken two ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We've had some recent correspondence from a small Midwestern town deputy sheriff. Well, guess what, guys? Today is his birthday. Oh. And his wife says he is absolutely the best husband. He can go all night like lumberjack. I shouldn't read that part.
Yeah, leave that part out. But congratulations to both.
She wants to know if we can send him a happy birthday shout out. We can't. We can't. We are not
federal law.
We are not allowed to do that.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I don't remember ever making this disclaimer this early. Today's show should be really something. We have started off on.
We'll start with an announcement.
James Brown would say, on the good foot.
Hey, attention, Starbucks. You're a big company. Maybe you could get an app that works.
Disclaimer, Tom has trouble with apps on smartphones.
Oh, I've done everything right. Click this nearby, and you get a map of North America.
Who believes he's done everything right with his app? Anybody?
I used the app this morning.
Yeah,
I had no trouble with it.
Yes.
But
not working.
Well, this is also from the guy who says he has to pull his car over and stop and put it in park to tune the radio.
No, that's Kelly's car.
That's probably a safety feature.
No, that is the worst radio in any car ever made. You can Google it.
It's not a feature. I tried to explain to him, why would the automobile manufacturer make you pull over to tune your radio?
Because it's made in England and their technology's 80 years behind the times.
I beg your pardon.
In any event, a little frustrated. Could use some coffee. We have Chick McGee whining at the Dude Wipe Sports desk.
Do you remember last week when Mark Allison took a couple days to be with his family? And we had Chris came in and was helping out. And Tom looks at Chris and he goes, you feel like making a coffee run? And Chris goes,
I can.
Yeah, I can. And then Tom goes, do you know how to do that?
And then we just ordered it on DoorDash.
Yeah. He's not telling the story.
That's exactly what happened.
I said, do you drink coffee? And he said no. That deflated me. Then he doesn't even know where the Starbucks is.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, I'm sure he was still aware, but
how do you not know where? Being conscious and not know where a Starbucks is?
Well, my app doesn't know where it is, and
do you need me to go to Starbucks?
No, that's okay.
Okay, I will.
Figure it out.
I'll go to a Starbucks in Illinois. What do we need to happen?
Sometimes at whatever 5:15, I'll go through the thing and I'll zip over there and get a couple of them.
But your app wasn't working.
The app doesn't work.
Okay.
For the second day in a row.
A little faulty today.
Yeah.
For some.
Get it right.
Let me tell you something. You pay me, I'll go to a Starbucks every morning. I won't even come in. How about that? You keep paying me. I'll just stay home. I'll bring you a coffee and I'll go back home.
Give me a number.
Are we going to start the negotiation?
Yes. Yeah.
If you could pay me
50 a day?
You pay me $100 a day. I just wouldn't show up.
75.
Okay, done.
Okay, we got a deal here.
I'm a fan of Starbucks. I am a fan.
Oh yeah, gosh yeah.
But I do wish that there were like 3 or 4 other places as popular that you could go to.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's almost. I almost have a monopoly.
I go to a mom and pop place all the time.
No, I know you do. Yeah.
They're way too far away.
Of course. Yeah.
Isn't like Seattle?
That's what I'm saying though. I wish that there were like locations
per capita. There's more different coffee places in Seattle or something. Or that's my perception anyway. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I know they're very popular. Coffee, very popular.
We should start a Bob and Tom coffee.
Bob and Tom coffee.
Yeah.
And you could name them like the Bob and the Tom, and the chick would be lemon cake, of course. And give me a slice of chick. And, speaking of chick, he's at the Dude Wipe Sports desk. Are you still using toilet paper? Dump that roll because wet cleans better than dry. It's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down. Dude Wipes. You know what time it is, Tom? That's right. Click the button. Things we learned yesterday on the Bob and Tom Show. Let's kick it off with whenever you hear, is this a new game we started? And I missed this yesterday. Whenever you hear about a celebrity going into rehab, you need to do a shot. It's a brand new shot game. New game.
That's because the woman that sang the national anthem at the at the Home Run Derby, she was widely criticized, and she admitted the next day that she had in fact been drunk and was checking herself into rehab.
What's her name? Allison
Andress.
Undress?
Ingrid Andress.
Okay.
Which sounds kind of like the famous Bond girl, if you will, from Dr. No.
Oh.
Did you ever see Dr. No?
No. That sounds awful. Dr. No.
Oh, it's great.
No, it's not Dr. comma no exclamation point like no, Doctor, no. It's the guy's name is Dr. No.
Yeah.
Played by the great Joseph Wiseman.
So it's not as awful as.
We're closing in on Dr. No being.
I know, but I hear
85 years. 60.
I hear
40,
Dr. No.
65 years old.
And I think of like an Uncle No and a
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not.
It's not that. Yeah,
well, actually, that's another thing we learned yesterday. What's worse than ants in your pants?
No,
it's uncles in your pants.
You might like the eye candy. Sean Connery running around.
Oh yeah,
with a shirt
and a Speedo,
without a shirt.
In some of the Bonds.
Yeah, I think so. He is.
You know what? He wore a lot a short pants onesie.
Yes. These in those two.
Oh, like a jumpsuit. Those are very popular with women right now.
This is the male James Bond would wear.
Guys wearing those or girls wearing those?
Girls are wearing those. I mean, they probably make them for men also, but women are wearing them. But the weird thing is that when you have to use the restroom, you have to get completely naked.
I don't have a problem.
Take it all the way down because it's one piece.
Yeah.
So
That's why I never wear one of those one-piece ski suits.
Oh yeah.
Nothing's worse than having to take a dump while you're skiing. You got those ridiculous boots on. If you've got to undo one of those things, forget it. Hey, do a couple runs. I'll be here for an hour.
Do a couple runs, he said.
Another relatable from me. Have you seen any of the early James Bond, Sean Connery
I've never
movies?
seen any James Bond movies.
There's James Bond in his terry cloth onesie.
That's very cool.
But see, he can pull it off.
He could.
He's James Bond.
Tom, you should get one of those for vacation.
Oh, yeah, it really does.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Yeah, you could 100% pull that off.
I recommend Thunderball, Jess. There's a lot of swimming, so therefore he's shirtless a lot.
You guys think I just watch movies to look at the man meat?
Well, I know
I think someone who used the term man meat.
I know that you're not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed
and
to it. And
Thunderball also is one of the most entertaining.
It is. Okay, so that's where I should start.
It's probably the best one.
Thunderball. Okay. You know what? I'm home alone for like the next 24 hours.
Not a lot of man meat in Home Alone.
Yeah.
Culkin's pretty young, and the robbers are unattractive.
Yeah.
And we're all in agreement. The second Home Alone is the same movie. They just switched genders of the homeless people, right?
Oh. Essentially, yes.
In the first one, it's an old man homeless.
Very much the same.
Oh, no, it's an old woman homeless in the first one, and it's an old man homeless in the second one.
What series has managed to maintain the most in spite of many, many sequels?
James Bond.
No.
Maintain the most what?
I don't know.
The Fast and the Furious.
Oh, are you maintain quality?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Godfather had two good ones, and then not so good.
I think far and away James Bond has the most sequels.
Yeah, but I mean they're not all good. What's the current one? Despicable Me 4.
Yeah,
is that good?
That's
Willie
great. Saw it.
It's fun.
Said the Minions were wonderful.
The Minions.
Oh man, the Minions are so funny.
You know what? I did want Kevin, Bob, and Stuart to have more of a role in this one. They kind of are in the back seat. They let these new guys kind of take the lead. But yeah, I really did like Despicable Me 4. Thank you for asking.
So funny.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Wouldn't you agree, Josh? The Minions?
Oh, not one laugh. Yeah. They're not for me at all, but I understand they're very popular.
I like them. Some have two eyes, some have one, some have buzz cuts. It's you know what?
It's just noisemakers.
Did you see the original Despicable Me? It's brilliant.
Yeah, no, I like Gru.
It's terrific.
I like Gru. Yeah, he makes me laugh.
I love the animation style, love the voices.
When Gru was trying to read the kid's book, and he's this is just terrible. He just can't get over how awful it is.
There's a couple in the new one. It's got like Will Ferrell and Steve Carell's in it, and Steve Colbert is also in it. It's funny, man. I really enjoyed it.
Good.
I really like that Happy song.
Those are not for me.
By what's his name?
Pharrell.
Pharrell. Yeah, he makes tennis shoes for.
He does?
For Adidas. He has an Adidas line.
Nice.
Friday the 13th. 12 sequels and counting.
Yeah, but again, the question was, which has maintained the quality?
I think Bond is the answer.
That's
No.
subjective. No,
Of course it's
one
subjective.
man's Bond is. I don't think James Bond started off any good at all.
Of like the 22 or 23 Bonds or whatever, I'd say more than half are good.
James Bond 23 sequels and counting.
Yeah,
but they've kind of lost the sense of humor and the winking at the camera sort of attitude of the early ones.
Okay, so again, that is opinion.
They're taking themselves pretty seriously.
You want a joke in every movie.
I do.
What did you say when you came back from watching Schindler's List?
Why didn't they do outtakes at the end?
I don't remember that part.
The Mission Impossible movies get better and better.
Yeah, absolutely.
okay.
The first one's real slow, and then
Okay, well, I'm sorry, we're off track.
Godzilla, 28 movies.
Okay, I'm done with the question.
I cannot keep up with your subjects.
You can't start a subject and then get mad.
And then as we start talking
we don't
about
have the perfect reply for your subject, and then just change the damn subject. We have to talk in here.
Might I say the perfect reply all the way around the room, and you go, okay, we're off track.
Yeah,
no, I wanted
Next to asking us a question, and you, as we're answering, you look it up on Google. It pisses me off.
Jake, so don't worry, because there's going to be a movie about the military coming out. So we're going to talk about CNET next, and then we're going to talk about Bilco.
Just saying that I wanted to know what had maintained its quality. And that was not the question.
I like Star Wars. That's what I would say. But
as
people disagree
usual,
with that.
that's a question you can't answer.
It's subjective.
Absolutely. You nut?
I was asking your opinion. I'm sorry.
You may go get
I'm
that
sorry,
coffee.
Tom described Jess's hair yesterday as
I don't remember.
a little helmet.
A little helmet.
Looks good.
A little helmet.
A little helmet.
Do you dye that, or is it already that dark?
This is the natural color.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't have you don't have one gray hair.
Oh no, I do. Yeah, but there's they have.
So you do dye it.
You pluck them?
No, I do. Yeah, sometimes. But around here, there's like a temporary thing I can put on if I feel like it's too much.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But no.
We heard yesterday the fine people from Athol, Idaho checked in.
Athol?
Yep, Athol. They
Athol, Iowa?
Idaho.
Oh, Idaho. There's a series of Athols.
Athol, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think it would be in New York, but
well, that's the big Athol.
That's the big Athol.
Apple.
The big Athol.
Oh, Apple. I was holding my tongue when I said
I am a bear in the gay community.
That means what exactly?
See, do you hear what I said there? The gay community. Okay, I'm a bear. And leave it at that.
What would Tom be?
Rich Uncle Tom, I think.
A silver fox?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay.
Uncle Tom, that's more offensive to me than...
We could have robot umps in Major League Baseball spring training next season. And, of course, Tom had questions, and he's all in favor of legislating technology should do away with human beings in baseball.
No, I just think...
Ideally, we have robots playing baseball.
I just think people have a lot of money on this stuff and, just a lot of human error out there. I think you're going to see a lot of the stuff in football where they'll know where the ball is instead of taking the chains out.
They know where the ball is.
Like it's 1950.
And if you take the measuring a first down out of football, that's charming. That's football.
Getting it accurate?
Yes.
It's so fun. I cannot wait for football season. I've been playing that college football video game.
2 weeks from tonight is the first exhibition game.
I just can't. I just need this distraction right now.
It has been a long
can't wait.
Off season. No soaking buns in water. Tom's in favor of it in the hot dog eating contest between Mr. Chestnut and Mr. Kobayashi coming up September 2nd on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that'll do.
I think that's a significant change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's like adding the pitch clock. I mean, he takes. He said when you take the buns and dip them in water, it makes them much easier to digest. You can get them down a lot quicker, and
leaves and takes up less space in your stomach.
It takes the gas out. So, and then my suggestion was to make it even more fun. Let's say the first 20 hot dogs, they should have one of them have ghost peppers in it and not tell them.
Sort of a Russian roulette hot dog contest.
Yeah.
That'd be great. All of a sudden, wait a minute, he must have the ghost peppers.
Like a Jack in the Box. Surprise! It's ghost pepper.
Get the cartoon steam coming out of his ears.
We had a story yesterday in news that vacation sex, according to a survey, is the best sex you can have.
Doing it.
Do it.
Is that because it's you're relaxed, or is it because you're in a different space, or you don't care about having to clean the sheets? What's your thought on this, Jess?
Or you can make believe it's
I
somebody
think
else.
it's all of it. Yeah, I think that you're just in a different location. You are relaxed. You don't have the distractions that you have at home. It's possible that, your kids are not there.
The Snow White you saw 3 hours before was pretty hot.
Yeah, been thinking about that.
You got that in the spank bank, do you?
I wonder if we could ever get an accurate survey of how many married people have had affairs on vacations.
Accurate? Probably not.
With their spouse present, or they go on vacation.
Either way.
Oh, okay.
I would bet that
That's
more
wild.
guys cheat on work trips than they do on bachelor parties.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you.
You know?
When I was married hosting the comedy tour, people would say, "Chick, is your wife coming?" And I go, "How am I supposed to get laid if she's coming along?"
She'd be such a bummer.
It's just basic
Not inviting that C
knowledge.
block.
Yeah, I don't need her harping at me.
I'm heading down to Louisville. Why would I bring her?
This is the Mrs. Harvey McDagg. How are you? Greg Warren zoomed in with the Warren Report yesterday, and the topic was adhesive tape.
Mm-hmm. And he really had to work to keep us on topic.
We were trying to buck him off. That's true.
Do you think that the stuff they wrap mummies in, was that sort of an early version of adhesive tape? I'd imagine they dip it in some sort of epoxy or whatever they can make back then.
It may have been an early version of paper mache.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it, for sure.
I think it may have been an earlier version of plaster Paris, like when they used to set a broken arm or whatever, wrap you up in that.
That's essentially paper mache.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think it was
No,
dipped
it's
in
not.
anything.
It's
I thought it was just...
cloth mache.
I've never broken a bone. I have no idea.
Is that right?
Never.
Come here.
Nothing.
I think I owe you one. Come here. More items from yesterday morning coming right up.
Including animal chiropractic. And had a couple
chiropractic.
letters from people that saved their little doggies, which is great news. Also coming up today, we have some very exciting stuff in the news. Beware of alligators coming up, depending on where you live. You'll like that. And a really interesting story about an Apple Watch saving a guy's life while surfing. Which is, I think, absolutely amazing. Wait till you hear that. But right now, it's time for that fabulous game show. Are we going to reverse roles again, Chick?
We could. It's time to play another round of The Answer Is Always Check, Please, sponsored by our good friends at Silac. Tom, the rules are simple, even for you. Just answer check, please. Tom, can you do that?
Check, please.
Very good. Here we go. Ready?
Check, please.
Okay, so Tom, you're having dinner at an expensive restaurant with fellow employees. After dinner, the waiter brings the check, and what do you always say, Tom?
Check, please. I got this.
Correct. Now you're retiring. You sign up for an annuity from the folks at Silac. Then once a month, what do you say?
Check, please.
Correct again, Tom. Well, actually, you don't even have to say it. The money will just show up automatically in your mailbox and right into your direct deposit. Do you want me to check on the best way to get started?
Check, please.
Just go to the Silac website. Everything you need to know is right there, featuring the Chick McGee commercial for Silac. Visit Silac, ins.com/Bob and Tom. That's SILAC, ins.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance Company. One more time. SILACINS.com/Bob and Tom.
We can all sing it. SILACINS.com.
Bob and Tom.
Oh, wait a minute. That's Mickey Mouse. Thank you very much, Silac. And we're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is Jimmy Pardo. You are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Rolling through a Thursday morning. Hey, thanks for getting up early and joining us here on Bob and Tom Radio. One of our favorites, Al Jackson, going to be zooming his way in from Denver, Colorado, with a quiz for Tom later this morning, right here on Bob and Tom Radio. Back to Chick McGee at the sports desk when we return. Where? Here on Bob and Tom Radio.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark broke the WNBA record for assists in a game last night, finishing with 19 in the Fever's 101-93 loss to the Dallas Wings in Arlington, Texas. The previous record, 18 by Courtney Vandersloot for the Chicago Sky back on August 31st, 2020. Vandersloot also had 18 assists in a playoff game back in September of 2021. One other game in the NBA last night, Minnesota beat Atlanta 86-79. And Paul Skeens, Shohei Ohtani, and Jaron Duran and the rest of the year's All-Stars drew 7,443,000 viewers on Fox, up 6% from the 2023 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, but still the second lowest ever rating for the event. The American League's 5-3 win in Arlington Tuesday night saw an increase from just over 7 million viewers for the National League's 3-2 win last year at Seattle. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
There's a trend that I've been noticing in watching the news that who are these people that protest death row inmates when the prisoner wants to die? The word nosy comes to mind. It's inhumane. It's inhumane. Oh, yeah, because he was real human. A lot of humans keep a freezer full of heads. They're so self-righteous out there on the picket line. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. No, I think you're missing the point here. He wants to die. State wants him dead. Families want him dead. Oh, but you want him to live. Fine. He can live with you. And when he's done drinking soup out of your skull, dabbing his mouth with your peace pamphlet, we'll come by, put a bullet in his head, and the world will have 2 less psychos to worry about.
Tom.
For your information, these are 2 of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
Hey, Chick, you've heard about this thing called an annuity?
Sure.
Do you know what they are?
Not sure. Actually unsure.
Well, Mr. Unsure, annuities ensure that you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living longer requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent. Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold there at the Sidekick desk.
Chickster, what the heck are you doing?
Hey, man, I'm just waiting for a bus.
Oh, all right.
There's Jess at the Silac News desk.
Hello.
Taking a trip to Bountiful?
That's exactly right. Me and... Who was that? Albert Finney and
was it
Anthony
Annabeth
Hopkins?
Gish or somebody?
Yeah, Annabeth Gish. And,
I forget.
Una Chaplin's in it for no reason. And there's Willie Griswold.
What's up, dude?
Ace Cosby's here.
Howdy.
With my favorite hat of his. I never forget his name because it's got a big A on it.
Very kind gentleman bought this for me.
Damn.
For all of
right.
us.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom. Say hello, Tom.
You're of course, mailing it in from the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
I am mailing it in from the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, still using TP.
Got a couple updates here.
The Dude Wipes for the best clean pants down. Tom, go ahead.
Pants down, hands down.
Pants down, hands down.
Now, we were discussing your shoes.
Yeah.
Because you're wearing what I would call
MMYs.
knockoffs.
They're okay.
If you will.
Is Alexander McQueen a knockoff?
Of the Converse All-Star.
You know sometimes how you have the rope in your shorts, like it's a
drawstring?
Like a but it's a rope-like.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his shoestring.
Oh, I noticed that.
Yeah. It looks ridiculous.
They're like,
What are your thoughts? That looks silly?
It looks kind of like a kid's project.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
No,
That's what I'm going
they
for.
look cool.
That's
Now,
what
I wouldn't
I'm
fish
going
in those because if you get a treble hook in there, that's a pain in the ass.
now, so you're not going to tell us how much those cost?
He doesn't have to.
No, I
We
don't
know
have
they're a
to.
high quality.
Yes.
They're imported from Japan.
Yes, Japan. I don't think they're from China.
What are they named again? Yeah.
Mason Mizuhara Yasusudo.
But they're a knockoff. They look kind of like a Converse, and
they almost look exactly like.
Well,
a
I've been corrected here by Judd.
Hey, Judd.
Judd for the defense.
Judd the Obscure.
Oh. All right.
Jude the Obscure. Sometimes I do them just for Josh.
I like that very much.
The benefits of a classical education. It said, good morning from Naples, Florida. Well, good morning, Judd. Thanks for... He goes, Converse are no longer made in the USA.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
They're owned by Nike now.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
But again, it seems kind of funny that they would be sort of co-opting the design of a classic American product.
And that's weird because I said yours looked like a kid's project, but it turns out Converse shoes are now a literal kid's product.
Yeah. They're making them.
Did you see all the intricate work on these shoes? You got to have little hands.
A lot of attention to detail.
Okay, well, we got that corrected. Also, I found the survey you were talking about sex on vacation.
Survey says
there's a lot of other really interesting stuff in here.
Number one, booty.
This is... for example, 52% of those surveyed said they've had the best sex of their life while on vacation.
Yeah, yeah.
See, now, but they don't stipulate who, their partner or a rando.
Oh, that's...
Or the hotel maid.
That doesn't happen as often as you want it to.
That's too bad. You know what's too bad? There's not a lot of male hotel maids.
Yeah, you're right.
Just,
I don't get the opportunity.
on 90 Day Fiancé, several of the couples,
Yeah.
the women met their mate at the hotel working at the resort, pool boy, bartender.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
I know. I don't believe it for a second.
I don't believe
There are very strict
any
rules. I
of
believe
that.
Ace.
Yeah.
I don't believe the show. It's
Yeah.
there are very strict rules.
I've
at
always
those
been-
places.
I know that, but
I've always been
Right.
intrigued by the maid scenario, but I've never.
Have you ever had a lady dress up in the maid costume for you?
No, but I dressed up in a maid costume.
Oh.
In fact,
we have pictures
was
of
she
that.
yeah,
into
for a
it?
work Halloween thing.
Oh, yeah. You were like,
No one liked it.
no.
Where did you get it?
I just bought a French maid outfit on at a costume shop or something.
You had great legs, as I recall.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
I did that for Halloween once too. Yeah.
The French maid.
Mm-hmm.
Were you wearing
We
fishnets?
should do a side by side.
Yeah, I was wearing fishnets.
Your gams must have looked so good, dude.
Real good. Yeah.
Did you
wore
have
it
heels
better?
on?
Yeah.
No, I would think I was wearing my Doc Martens.
You badass.
I just... What was the movie?
Do you know what Doc Martens are, Tom?
Yes, I know what Doc
Brand of shoe?
Of course, yes. Sort of
Yeah,
I
large.
loved
You don't
those,
have to be a
man.
sneakerhead.
I've
know
I've
what
heard.
Dr.
Each
Dr.
one
Martin
weighed about 22 pounds.
Oh, they're so
Yeah.
heavy.
They used to be associated with a particular lifestyle.
Which is, I shouldn't ask. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm
Which
so
lifestyle?
scared.
I'm not aware of this.
Grunge?
Yeah, certainly grunge.
That's what it was when I was growing up. Yeah.
Subaru driving ladies.
Okay.
I knew it.
Are you saying lesbians primarily wear Doc Martens?
That was a...
Indigo Girl fans.
Yeah, that was a cliche.
How
about this one?
Check out a song, Tether.
I love them too.
I love them.
They're not just for lesbians.
No.
There you go.
They should have that on their shirt.
They should.
We're not just for lesbians anymore.
Hey,
what about a PSA led by you?
You're not lesbian? It's okay. Yeah.
More than half the respondents of the survey said they're particularly interested in using sex toys while on vacation.
Oh, okay.
56%. And then it says that the sex toy industry is aware of this, and they've been working on making, quote, more discreet toys that you can take with you. That will not you have a problem at TSA. They will not get flagged by airport security.
Okay.
I've always thought that there should be more sex toys that come in their very own box. Stop it.
Okay.
You know, like electric toothbrush come in these that almost self-contained.
Yeah.
But a dildo vibrator, it's just laying in your suitcase.
Why not a decent case?
Yeah.
Like you would with glasses,
right?
Or like you said, that's a perfect thing. The toothbrush.
You turn me on to this company.
Oh, I'll turn you on.
What is it called? Toro.
It's
got my wallet from them.
A British leather.
You need to write them a letter.
Yeah.
And say it's time you got into dildology.
Yeah.
Or perhaps dildography.
Leather case.
And make the proper leather case for.
They usually come with a satin bag. You know, so it's not a rigid case.
I saw that movie, Coming with a Satin Bag.
Yeah.
Is that the guy that had a bell in the head of his...
yeah. Right.
You could hear him coming?
Yeah. In any event, this is a fascinating story about vacation sex. And it looks like 17% of people are willing to step outside their relationship while on vacation.
Well, that's way low.
Well, that's what they're admitting in this survey. That seems like a pretty high
Aren't those people are also... they're just unwilling to cheat. Or they're willing to cheat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The whole vacation ruse.
Yeah.
I guess if I were on vacation, I'd cheat. Nah, it sounds to me like you'll cheat anyway you want.
It's not like they're adopting a whole new personality when they go on vacation.
I had a couple drinks and I cheated. Oh, really? Okay.
It was vacation.
Honey, no, I was in Miami. You're not listening. What do you know? I wasn't here. I was there.
What goes on the road stays on the road.
That's actually in this survey.
Yeah.
But also it says the majority, I'm reading this directly from the majority of those responding, dress to impress on vacation.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
Yes.
Oh,
sharing the opportunity to meet someone new. Yeah, I am the exact opposite.
No, it's all about comfort.
I've got my one hat, two shirts. The place we're going has a laundry. I'll be carrying a briefcase on with Blaine.
I feel like vacation's a time you don't have to worry about matching.
Yes. I am wearing sandals, short shorts, and any Hawaiian shirt with a pineapple, with a palm tree, a flamingo on there.
Yes.
I look like I retired. I look 65 years old.
Yes.
Yeah, I pack so light.
You know how wild I'm going to get?
How wild?
I went on the line and I bought a polo shirt that has a little splash of color in the collar.
Whoa! Very nice, Tom.
Whoa!
Were you instructed to do so?
No, I was sick all weekend and really bored, and I've only got two of these shirts.
You know what? If you wear that, you might be able to make your joke about shoe fanatics. They might let you in the club.
Willie, what's your beach drink, real quick?
Oh, give me a rum punch.
Yeah.
Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really? Dude, Miller High Life. It's the most versatile beer. It's you can have it in a fine dining establishment, or in the backyard, or at the beach.
But can you though?
Oh, Willie G can.
It's the champagne of bottled beers. Coming up,
I do like Vacation Willie.
Coming up, we have more from yesterday, including the toiletries in the hotel. That's a fascinating topic, and I have a special tribute to that coming up. We got news about astronaut food, parrot news, and an Apple Watch.
Parrot news,
yeah.
All right.
An Apple Watch saved a guy while surfing. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation.
Well, the church burned down and no one knew what Pentecost Baptist was going to do. The brimstone got so dadgum hot it burned up a church bus in the parking lot. In a panic, the Reverend Dr. White called up an ex-member that hadn't lived right. He owned Joe's beer joint right across the fence. It's the same Joe's he'd preached against. He said, I don't really want to be a hypocrite. I got a Sunday school class about to have fits. We're all excited about Revival Week and been moved by the Spirit, so to speak. With all the souls we saved and money we spent, we thought God told us to sell that tent. I got a famous evangelist supposed to come. I've run out of chairs. Will you loan us some? Joe said, well, y'all can just use the whole dang place. Ain't nine on a jukebox, Amazing Grace. I ain't supposed to be open because of them blue laws, but we'll open tonight if it's all right with y'all. Preacher says, well, I reckon it'd be okay. The good Lord works in mysterious ways. Is going to talk about Joshua, Judges, and Ruth, and I reckon I could do it from the DJ booth. At the First Baptist Bar and Grill. It's the only church in the Bible Belt that smells like a whiskey still. When the sinners finish one more round, we'll have dinner on the ground and go inside and pray we don't get killed. The evangelist came with a well-dressed choir. They showed up around happy hour, looked around the joint, and didn't take it real well, said the white ministry has gone to hell. Ms. Mills that taught youth Sunday school and two deacons in the back room shooting pool were sharing the Lord with the Jim Beam rep who was teaching Ms. Mills some line dance steps. Reverend White was reading from the book of Luke to a tall drunk trucker about to puke, had John 3:16 memorized, trying to dry him out to get him baptized. The evangelist yelled about the lights and the beer, said, White, you can't save any souls in here. This place ain't nothing but a den of sin. Ain't the kind of place Baptists ought to be in. Preacher says, well, we don't really need y'all here. You didn't do a very good job last year. You only saved one sinner. That's Todd McGuire. He's a little sumbitch, set my church on fire. Joe's beer joint has done been revived. Only been here an hour and I done saved 5. Sure, it's got mirrors and a big dance floor, but I finally found the flock God called me for. They're at the First Baptist Bar and Grill. It's the only church in the Bible Belt that smells like a whiskey still. I'm trying to think, make sure I don't cuss in here, because usually in the show I do.
Yeah.
I know the lyrics. Wine and here's always chill. Oh, yeah. And we're here every Sunday. We're living large. We're the only church with a covered charge. And if you don't like our doctrine and think we ain't devout, we'll have our bouncer throw your ass out of the First Baptist Bar and Grill. Oh,
yeah. Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Las Vegas due to open in 2027. How much would you pay for a dinosaur? Well, Sotheby's says the nearly complete fossilized remains of a Stegosaurus have sold for $44.6 million at a New York auction. And that's a look at your entertainment news headlines. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa. How can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Bob and Tom.
Ew, gross.
Slimy yet satisfying. They put the F in professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I've been dating 2 different girls, and I really like them both. One of them gave me an ultimatum about being exclusive, and I agreed, but I still haven't broken up with the other woman.
Attaboy.
I want to keep it going as long as I can,
Damn
and
right.
if I get caught, just say maybe I don't believe in monogamy and let the chips fall where they may. Am I being crazy, or should I just do what I said I was going to do and pick one?
You're a dirty liar, sir.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance Company News Desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Willie Griswold's here.
Hey, man.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Has that Ace Cosby joke of the day, or as we call it, the ACJOD, ready to go?
We should do bracelets.
I'm Chick McGee. What would Ace do? And here's Tom Griswold. Maybe so. Maybe so.
What would Ace do? Use a coupon.
Coupons.
One of the things of interest from yesterday's show was this travel expert saying that she never uses the shampoo, et cetera, in the refillable bottles in hotels because she's concerned that there may be something else in them.
So they must unscrew out of the wall because you couldn't get up there and fill the bottle. You need a chair, right?
Don't you go to hotels? Well, I mean, obviously the ones that have the tiny little prepackaged ones, those are okay, presumably, right?
Yeah,
But it's the ones that have the big bottles where you squirt the shampoo and.
The last hotel we were in for work had those.
Yeah, right on the wall. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that I never considered there would be something else in there until I read this story.
Yeah. There's the old frat thing, the so-called topping off, in which you'd grab your buddy's shampoo and pee into it.
And then there's the toothbrush prank.
Which is?
I'll let Tom explain it.
Well, that's so disgusting.
Okay.
I don't want to put that on anybody's head as something they could do in any event.
So a maid comes in and starts cleaning up your room.
That's an urban legend.
Yeah.
Takes a picture of herself with your toothbrush.
You better tip. In any event, Josh, do you use the products in the hotel room? Do you?
No, I typically bring my own.
Yeah, and I think, but this is because you have to have the little stuff to get on a plane, right?
You know what?
You'd be surprised how big 4 ounces is.
At this point, it depends on the TSA agent, the airport. Like everybody's doing whatever they feel like doing now.
Well, if you're pre-checked, if you have one of the other like clear or something like that,
it depends on whether the TSA agent is in a bad mood or a terrible mood.
Right.
Those are the 2 moods they're in. So
that's fair.
Yeah,
it almost
the
does
least friendly people on the planet.
Have you used the
serious business they got
the bar shampoo? I've bought the bar shampoo and the bar conditioner.
I've had it before.
Yeah, so you could travel with it just like a bar soap, but it's specific for your hair.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, easy to travel with. Yeah.
I always take a Bluetooth speaker along with me and a charger, so it looks like a little square electronic device in my carry-on. You know why I take that with it? The ladies love it with the music.
I like taking an alarm clock and strapping it to 4 Roman candles.
Just to see what happens.
And then when they open it, gotcha. And I wonder why they're always in a bad mood.
They don't have a sense of humor about that, do they?
With good reason. Time to move on. Are we going to cover the world's
Josh loves Milton Sadman. He's always depressed and sad.
Well, I think that should be rephrased. The world loves Milton Sadman.
And why does Milton Sadman exist?
He just doesn't make the right choices.
Yeah.
He didn't go with Dude Wipes. He didn't go with Silac Insurance. The man makes mistakes.
Very, very sad. Greg Warren announced yesterday that he will be doing a tour of Alaska very soon. And Josh posited wanted to know if Greg knew the capital of Alaska.
Juneau, the capital of Alaska?
Juneau, the capital of Alaska. Tom played What is Hip out of even more randomly than normal.
I figured out how it happened.
Okay.
You just press this button.
You want a hip trip?
You know, if you're going to have a song at the ready, why not this one?
Yeah.
What about So Very Hard to Go? That was their big hit.
Well,
Nothing I can say.
That's the great band, the Tower of Power.
Nothing I could do.
Great band. I just love the song, What is Hip? Did you see, there was a crossword yesterday, a dated term was, I forget the exact clue, but the answer was HEP.
Yeah, you don't hear that very often.
H-E-P.
Right. That was hipper than hip. HEP.
A HEP cat.
You don't hear HEP? Yeah, you don't hear HEP cat at all.
You do hear hip.
I'm hip. Well, you don't hear that phrase. I'm hip.
What do you call the place where you live?
My compound, my home.
You call it your compound. I like that. You brought it up. Ace, do you use the term
Casa Cosby?
Oh, that's nice. You have your own. I like that as well. I was wondering if you used the term crib, which I understand is quite popular.
Casa Cosby sounds like a very problematic tequila.
I understand.
They're having trouble selling.
I understand crib is quite popular, is what Tom just said.
I believe, is that gone out of fashion? Is that no longer
I think so.
hip?
I mean, I think you can still say it, sure.
Yeah.
What do you say, Josh, your place, your...
the slaughterhouse. That's what I'm calling.
And then you have the killing block.
You want to go back to the slaughterhouse?
Mm-hmm. Miss Hooker, you're...
I'm not going to say because everybody in my family always calls their house like it's either the neighborhood they live in or the street they live on. And we don't say like Aunt Susie's house. We say...
Oh, so you're like, hey, we're going back to Park Place.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And so mine is we say the name of the street we live on. We used to call my house Willow Grove because that's the neighborhood I lived in. And so, yeah, it's everybody in my family does it.
Did you ever live on Rucker over here? That's the name of a street.
Haven't lived on Rucker yet.
Very awkward for some.
Lived on Rector, but not.
Oh, wow. Rucker and Rector.
What about? No, I think Rector is at the interstate. Rector and damn near killed her. Is that
and Reaver. Rucker and Reaver. Very extraordinarily awkward for some of certain ethnicities.
Josh had a question yesterday that we were all puzzled by, and we tried to participate. Would you rather have 20 people listen to you?
Oh, not this again.
Go to the bathroom, or a total stranger watch you go to the bathroom?
This was a very fascinating question.
He's learning from you, Tom. Do you hear him? It's a fascinating question.
You all really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
This should be in one of those books like 30 Questions to Ask on a First Date. You learn something about someone when you answer this question.
Oh, yeah. Like they sell books with writing prompts in them?
Yes.
First date questions?
Those can be really helpful.
I love it. Pat Godwin is at McCurdy's starting tonight or tomorrow night? Tonight. That's in Sarasota, Florida, so all you Sarasotans.
I miss you, Pat.
Visit Pat in Sarasota. Allie Breen had a couple of relationship letters yesterday.
No, and we had a really interesting one, and I wanted some people to weigh in. Can I repeat this?
Yeah.
The essence of the letter was this woman's boyfriend who had appeared to be losing interest in her, and her mother suggested that she put some of her, quote, period blood, unquote, into his food.
Menses.
Which heralds back to a news story we had about, what am I trying to say?
You're supposed to hold the meat inside.
Yeah, there was a thing about a particular indigenous group that the woman would put meat inside her front naughty and carry it around for a while during the menses, and then,
Josh
then cook it and serve it.
Josh had the actual real question for this scenario.
Oh, well, what I thought was so interesting was the girl's question was should I do this or not? Should I put my menses in the food?
Yeah.
Not.
And I was surprised that her question wasn't, should I stop talking to my mother? Or is my mother crazy?
Is my mother...
I mean, that tells you really something about that mother-daughter relationship.
You know what, though? It sounds like if she stops talking to her mom, her mother could put a curse on her.
No, right. And I'm not saying that she should. They could have, for all we know, they have a very loving, fine
I'd like to know what
relationship.
tradition this is. What where does this emerge
that's an
from?
Halsey looked it up and said Egyptian.
Yeah,
and
she said
Greek.
historically
Yeah.
something. I mean, that's
Yeah.
ancient stuff.
Ancient, yeah.
But this special relationship that mother and daughter enjoy, is it a real relationship or is it some spell that has been cast?
Oh, that's really, who knows?
I mean, don't you think that's just a fascinating thing, an idea to have that?
I think it's bizarre.
To believe that?
Yeah, I think if a guy stops paying attention to me, I'm going to double down and pay attention to him less. More than he is me.
Because you know how effective that is.
That's effective.
That is so effective.
Yes. Oh, you want to ignore me? Watch me ignore you better.
Yeah. So I'll see you in the winter.
Yeah.
So my idea.
Climb aboard the spike train.
My idea then of the Bloody Mary with the tampon in it.
I don't know.
That's
if
not
that'll
going to work.
Yeah, if you want him to completely ignore you for the rest of your life, do that.
Yeah, I call it clamato. So just asking. Anyways, if anyone knows about the history of this tradition,
There are those that are really turned off by the entire monthly cycle. They really
grow up.
I say grow up too. Yeah,
grow up.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Not that big of
Yeah.
a deal.
You
My
kidding me?
gosh.
I'm the mayor of Toweltown, dude. Let's do this.
Mayor of Toweltown.
I'm the mayor of Toweltown.
Put a towel down. I got to go to work. I got
Put a
something to
towel
do.
down.
Soon you'll grow up even more, and you won't even want that towel. use the shirt I'm wearing tomorrow, baby.
And then, Josh, if you wear that, you'll have good luck.
That's right.
This either happens or I have a headache all day. It's up to you. I got to get this done.
Kind of a Rorschach T-shirt. What's that? Is that a?
love.
Is that a Mark Rothko? No. It's Susie's period.
Did a meatball fall in your shirt?
And then you get your Red Wings.
Time to check in with Chick McGee across the way. We will eventually check in, I think, at some point with the Bob and Tom Sports Desk, because I think that's...
Tell me about BetterHelp, Tom. Can you do that?
I'd be happy to. Tell me what's coming up in sports.
We've got Caitlin Clark setting more records. The Fever don't get the win, but Caitlin is getting comfortable. Don't sleep on CC. We need a nickname for Caitlin Clark. How about Supergirl? Because she's Caitlin Clark Kent? No?
I think Caitlin says it all.
Yeah. Caitlin.
Got a great name. She's terrific. I watched that whole game on Sunday.
The ratings for Major League Baseball All-Star Game are in, and are they up or down? As soon as I figure out what numbers are, I will tell you.
Don't you hate that?
And
seven.
We have an update on the World Series of Poker. A lot of money changing hands.
Okay. And a cool Apple Watch news. Saving a surfer. Interesting stuff. The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp, as Chick mentioned. And right now, a lot of us, I think, suffer from doing something really dumb, which is comparing our lives to everybody else, especially with social media. Oh, look at that. The Fromsons, they're having more fun than we are.
Damn Fromsons.
Those Fromsons, look at that car. I'm so jealous. Get over it. Come on, move on with your life. Help yourself get it together and find out what you need to really focus on. That's where therapy comes in, and BetterHelp has a great idea. How about making therapy a lot easier to access? The idea is elegant and simple and important. The idea is this. You go online, you take sort of a quiz kind of thing, you fill it out, and they'll match you up with a licensed therapist. Thousands and thousands and thousands of therapists are participating in this program, as are their clients, of course. And the idea here is flexibility and convenience, because the therapy is done online. So you can do it like you're on a phone call, you can do it like you're on a Zoom thing where you see them on the camera, or you can text back. It's about what works for you, and you do it at the convenience of yourself and the privacy of your own, wherever you want to be. Does that make sense? I could do it right here. Well, not right now. It'd be a little awkward. Hey, fellas, I'm busy crying. The point is, stop comparing yourself and start focusing on you with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today. Knock 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Check it out. It's important. And the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, cool stuff and huge potato chip news. Maybe I should rephrase it. Weird potato chip news. This is the Bob and Tom Show. The telephone. I believe we have the author of the Big Butter Jesus song, Heywood Banks.
That is correct.
Hi, Heywood. How are you?
Good.
No.
Sure, you've been up all night.
You know, somebody called me at 2:30 in the morning. Hey, did you know that Big Butterburn does? Yeah. Couldn't you call me at like 9?
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that we spoke yesterday, and I know that you had hundreds of phone calls.
Unbelievable.
Well, and we also were talking, and you have written a new verse.
I have a new verse.
Now, dare I ask, is it going to be possible for you to play it over the phone?
You can dare ask, yeah.
I'm anticipating the dropping of a phone. Do you have the phone crooked in your shoulder?
Some lyrics. I will rest it on the arm of the chair here.
All right. Okay, well, give us a test.
Okay.
Put it down and then come back.
That's not
bad. Not bad.
Well, not bad. That's, I guess, a perfect spot for it.
In fact, maybe we could have you do our show this way from now on.
We can only dream.
Well, okay. Now, are you just going to do the? We just heard the song. Are you just going to do the new verse?
Yeah, I'll play the last verse. The new verse. I call this the epilogue or the epilogue.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. One night, Big Butter got hit by lightning, and it burned to its frame wire in a giant grease fire. Some blamed it on Satan, and boy, that would be frightening. But I think it's Jesus' Father that's in charge of the light. Big fireball Jesus, inflammable Jesus, oh charbroiled Jesus, oopa Jesus, oh extra crispy Jesus, bananas Foster Jesus, I'm put out, it's not Jesus. Charcoal-y some more.
Oh, my.
Yes, I'm put out, it's not Jesus. Charcoal-y some more.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Before you get loose, why do you need a double? Before you get into trouble, can't you get into trouble without an excuse? You want to get up and get out and get free and get crazy, but why do you have to start by getting stoned? Because, Pat, you don't have to get drunk to be an ass. You can be an ass on your own.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Now, Lowell, are you a single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Wow.
Tom 24/7.
The Bob and Tom Show.
I know of two of them, one of them at least, he was as healthy as a damn horse when he went in there. There was another one. They give him a lethal dose of no brains when he come back.
Bob and Tom, more than slightly confused.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We've had some recent correspondence from a small Midwestern town deputy sheriff. Well, guess what, guys? Today is his birthday. Oh. Oh. And his wife says he is absolutely the best husband. He can go all night like lumberjack. I shouldn't read that part.
Yeah, leave that part out. But congratulations to both.
She wants to know if we can send him a happy birthday shout out. We can't. We can't.
Yeah.
We are not.
Sorry.
Federal law.
We are not allowed to do that.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
The master is here.
You've got to slow down.
Razor.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Al Jackson joining us here in a little bit. And also race car team. Is that right? That's exciting.
That's right.
We're going to turn some wrenches.
Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna get in the car, race around.
Got some Brickyard 400 action coming up.
All right. In the world of sports, Fever rookie Caitlin Clark broke the WNBA record for assists in a game last night, finished with 19 in the Fever's 101-93 loss to the Dallas Wings in Arlington, Texas. The old record was 18 assists by Courtney Vandersloot for Chicago on August 31st, 2020. Vandersloot also had 18 in the playoff game on September 28th.
She was slowed down because she had to write thank you notes after each assist.
The record breaker for Caitlin came on a play where she set Kelsey Mitchell up for a three-pointer with deuces wild, 2:22 remaining. That tied it at 93, but Dallas closed on an 8-0 run. Clark entered the game as WNBA assists per game leader this season. She also had 24 points on 10 for 19 shooting.
Cool, man.
So big night.
You like a Clark bar chick?
She's getting comfortable. I do like a Clark bar.
What's in it again?
I think it's peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
Peanut butter and chocolate, but I'm not sure how they make it so rigid.
Is that around still? Clark bar?
Clark bars are around. Yeah.
I thought there were peanuts in there, too. No?
A peanut butter, I think. No, I don't think there are peanuts. No? What about nougat? What's nougat? Can we talk about nougat? What is nougat?
I like that first band he was in.
Is it? You mean Journey to the Center of Your Mind?
Oh. That great song, Ted Nugent and the...
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Ted Nugent. Also last night...
I don't know what the hell is in candy bars. But like
WNBA, the Lynx beat the Dream 86-79.
The Amboy Dukes was the answer, by the way.
Paul Skeens, Shohei Ohtani.
His skein of wins.
Jaron Duran. And the rest of this year's Major League Baseball All-Stars drew 7.5 million viewers on Fox, up 6% from the 2023 game, but the second lowest for the event. Oh, that's good news, bad news, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The American League's 5-3 win at Arlington, Texas last night, Tuesday night, saw an increase from the just over 7 million viewers for the National League 3-2 win last year. And they don't do the whoever wins the All-Star game, they get the home field and World Series. They don't. They stopped that in 2017. Did you know that?
Yeah, because it really does. It does. It's not fair.
I don't know why people.
It's not fair. It wasn't fair.
I think it is fair. I think it's fine.
You're penalizing your team because of something other players did?
They lost the game. Win the game if you don't want to be penalized.
Yeah, win the game.
That's the object is to win the game.
That would be like if your salary were based on the work of other people. Oh, wait a minute.
Are you trying to be funny?
You know what this is, don't you?
That's 70-year-old music.
Tell them what this is, Ace.
It's the Amboy Dukes.
Featuring Ted Nugent on guitar. Stand by. You gotta love this. And it only gets better.
Great guitar.
You ever heard this tune?
No.
It's real psychedelic. You know what it's about?
No.
Here you go. Listen to this guitar. Does it make you want to take out this?
You didn't have to turn it up. We were listening.
What? I forgot how much I dislike this.
Oh, are you kidding?
Noodle.
It is noodling.
Oh, it's great.
I'm lost.
It's a Journey to the Center of the Mind. Interestingly enough, that great guitar solo by Ted Nugent. Ted is a sober man and has never taken LSD or much of anything else, actually. So
he says.
Whatever you feel about Ted, that's a great song.
He has a lot of great. I mean, I love his solo stuff.
All that from wanting to know what nougat is.
Hey, what the hell is nougat anyway?
It is weird.
Oh, hey.
Hooker, you're the food person. What the hell is nougat?
I don't know.
I'm seeing a Warren report on this.
It's what they put in candy bars. I have no idea.
It sounds like something you'd find in a woman's panties.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
No, that's smegma. That's what you got.
Okay, so
my.
You guys are doing great.
Nougat is a confection made with sugar or honey hush that's cooked and then whipped with egg whites to aerate it.
You like that wild mountain honey?
It's sexy.
Just give me some tush.
Tush.
Another great song, ZZ Top.
Yeah, we all like the music you're mentioning. We like all those songs. Truly,
70 years old.
I think that you think that you're convincing us to like these bands. You're making it worse. I don't want to listen to ZZ Top ever anymore.
Nougat.
I'm helping out my trainer, John.
Contains...
He's a young guy.
Right.
And I'm turning him on to all this great classic rock.
Oh, turning him on, or
I bet you are.
Well, because I'm trying to get him to stop listening to that hip-hop crap that he listens to. And, you don't realize that song, that guitarist from this great song from Real Music. Okay, good.
That's true.
So ridiculous. And Jess, what are you doing?
No, but I think a lot of people listen to new songs and they don't know that most of them are samples. That's all I'm saying.
Or the great stuff there's great stuff from movies. You realize that song's 50 years old.
Sure.
But why do you have to educate people like that?
We don't
have to educate.
Because he's torturing me, making me lift weights and doing all these exercises that are killing me, so I'm trying to help him.
I like She's the Man. Do I like it because it's 12th night? No. I like it because Amanda Bynes was a comedic genius back then.
That's true.
She was a treasure. Channing Tatum's hilarious in it.
Willie.
What?
I like She's the Man.
It's a funny movie.
I loved her.
I also like
No, you can have...
This is based on 12th Night, and you know a lot of things come from Shakespeare.
You can have She's the Man. Big Fat Liar should have won Best Picture.
That is also, I like that one too. I also like Sydney White. For a while there, I was saying, I just lost her name.
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes was the new Jennifer Aniston. She was funny, pretty, smart.
Yeah.
And then
they wrecked her.
And then Hollywood went, no, we need to ruin you.
Yeah. It's such a bummer, man. She was so funny.
Here's a pouch of powder. Good luck.
Yeah.
Remember when, didn't Jack Nicholson say Eddie Murphy should have won Best Actor for...
Nutty Professor?
Nutty Professor.
I don't necessarily disagree.
Yeah, no, I agree too.
Yeah, he should have been nominated.
That dining room scene where he's
everybody,
the whole family.
Why not give him a special Oscar for that?
So wonderful.
Man.
So funny.
Yeah.
That guy's a genius.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh.
A genius.
Josh, you going to walk over here? Come on, walk. You'll limp back.
You walk over. You're limping back.
It's not as cool when we say it, is
No,
it?
but so funny.
Sports from the UFC. Heavyweight champion John Jones has pleaded not guilty to a pair of misdemeanor charges stemming from a drug test at his home in which, and this is a cautionary tale for everyone in this room. Are you listening?
Yeah, please go ahead.
He was arrested and accused and arrested of being hostile.
Oh, man.
I didn't know being hostile was against the law.
You'd be in prison.
We might be, if I should be on death row. Answer me! My goodness,
There's probably more to that story.
He appeared with his attorney yesterday for a virtual court hearing. Jones has said on social media the allegations were baseless and he never threatened anybody. I didn't threaten anybody.
I'll kill anyone who says I did.
I'm skeptical.
Is there a chance that this guy's just so intimidating that just being around him, you think he's threatening you?
Right.
Who's the Irish guy that's always...
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, if I were in a building with him, I'd leave.
What about Patty?
He just looks like he's looking to get into a fight.
He also has a history of just snapping and punching people at bars.
Yeah.
Right. Punched an old guy.
Yeah.
There's a new UFC guy called Patty the Batty, and
He's cool.
He looks like Just an average guy. No muscle definition or
You know what's
anything.
funny? He kind of has the Jess Hooker haircut.
Yes.
He has bangs. It's
He
the exact
does.
same thing, but it's kind of blondish red.
What a compliment.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to do a dig. Sometimes you're just having a conversation. It was an easy way to express it.
I'll have to look it up.
It's a similar kind of bangs thing. I'm sorry if that was.
Well, I think what Willie was pointing out that it was odd for him to have that hairstyle, not
Yes.
Jess.
me.
Yeah. The thing is, he's got these abs. He looks so tough that I would never mention anything about his bangs to him.
That's why he has that haircut. Yeah.
Just his appearance makes you mad. I think he knows that, and he plays the bad guy.
I've never seen this John Jones guy, but there's a chance if you're just so big and strong, someone's coming to your house, you're getting arrested, you're probably angry. No matter what you do, it looks threatening. I'd imagine.
Well, don't bigger guys end up drawing more penalties in sports just because sometimes they're bigger and they're yeah.
I mean, I'm not even like strong, but as like a 6 foot kind of chubby guy, if I shoulder check a guy at the bar by accident, I'm really sorry about that. Let me get you a drink.
Yeah.
Because people want to fight me because I'm bigger.
Yeah. No, that picture looks like it was taken in 1975.
You're right.
Yes.
He looks like an old school wrestler.
Yeah.
He looks like a member.
That haircut is right out of
Von Erich family.
Yeah, he absolutely looks like a Von Erich.
It looks like he could be on the Climax Blues Band as a backup singer.
It looks like if you're like an Ed Sheeran looking guy, you've got one of two paths. You get your heart broken, you make sad songs.
Right.
You don't get your heart broken, you're kicking ass.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah, he rips.
From Vegas, Jonathan Tamayo won the World Series of Poker main event last night, Tom.
You say Tamayo, I say Tamayo.
Do I know my Tommy, or do I know my Tommy? He rallied from 7th at the final table. Tamayo's 38 from Humboldt, Texas. He earned $10 million and a gold championship bracelet.
Attack of the Killer Tamayo, they say.
Jordan Griff of Scottsdale finished second to earn $6 million. Third place, Nicholas Astedt of Sweden made $4 million, but that's like 12 cents in Sweden.
What's the buy-in?
10,000.
How much is it?
10,000.
$10,000?
Nice.
There you go.
That's great.
He made $10 million. 10,000 to $10 million. It's a pretty good return, Tom.
Well done.
Are you a poker player? Could you, if we get a weekly game, would you play poker?
Tom's the Doyle Brunson of the
No,
Bob and Tom.
I can't play cards. I hate it.
Oh.
All right.
You can't play cards?
No, I can't.
He can't pay attention.
Tom doesn't like to gamble.
Yeah, I don't like to gamble, and I can't play cards. I'm terrible at cards. I can barely play. I can't even beat my 11-year-old in Uno.
Really?
I love Uno.
Finn cheats, so.
That's true. No wonder I keep losing.
Is it the reverse card that messes you up
The
every
whole
time?
thing.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
I can't think more than one step ahead. So
By the way,
like Rubik's Cube, I could never possibly do that.
Will you tell your daughter, Willie, will you tell your sister Finn that I will get her that money?
You know what, Josh? You said that last week, and I think these are empty promises at this point.
No. Do not tell her that.
I think her and Hart are going to show up with their fungo bats.
This is no good.
How much you on the hook for?
3,500.
You know, they're a vig every week, 2%.
I know.
Standard deal.
It started at 1,800.
Look, you want to bet on fishing competitions?
That's right.
She's the only bookie in town that'll take the deal.
I know.
And
she didn't have to slash my tire.
A body surfer from Australia who drifted out to sea was rescued thanks to his smartwatch.
This is an amazing story.
I'll surf your body, chick.
This is an amazing story.
But let me
Well, you won't be hanging 10.
How do you know? Maybe between us we got 10. What do you think, Josh?
I think between us we have 10 erect.
Not that really that impressive.
Mr. Rick.
Well, I have 8.
You're 8. Yeah, thank you.
One of his. Mr. Rick Shearman was out for a morning. Listen to this.
A morning surf?
Mr. Rick Shearman was out for a morning body surf. At Tallow Beach, he got caught in the impact zone when the waves were breaking.
Oh.
As an experienced swimmer and surfer, the 49-year-old knew he had to go with the current, but was unable to find a channel into shore.
Why are you reading it like this?
Because it's stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
He told the Australian Broadcast Corporation that he soon realized he needed help and used the emergency function on his smartwatch.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, the point is, that if he'd been wearing a Timex, he'd be dead.
He probably bought this watch so he had the emergency function.
Yeah, he wouldn't need it if he wasn't body surfing.
So who's it call when you hit it?
Yeah, who did it call?
Keep reading.
Oh, While treading water. Oh, you don't like that.
Captain Preparation.
Hang on a second. Yes, Captain Preparation. While treating water. Treading. Thank you. Mr. Sherman directed emergency services to his location as was winched to safety by a rescue helicopter.
Nice.
That's amazing.
He quipped.
Not really. The guy bought something that has that function, and he used that function.
Yes.
This is reminding people.
This is the biggest non-story we've ever done.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a feature on the Apple Watch. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I've never had an Apple Watch.
Rolex guy dead.
So yeah, this is like saying that it's incredible because someone bought a crock pot and then they made a casserole.
Is that a Rolex? You got a Rolex over there?
No. Timex?
Oh, a Timex.
Yeah, Timex guy dead.
Also, the Apple Watch.
You're sure they're going to pull the carcass out of the water. This corpse is going to be. Hey, look, the watch is still running.
No.
Did you buy that?
Timex guy's dead.
Shut up. Did you buy that at Target?
No, Amazon.
Timex? Oh, very nice.
Apple Watch can kick my ass. I'd rather kick. It did kick it. It can kiss it. I would rather die than have a piece of machinery tell me that I need to stand up and breathe. You breathe. I hate you.
That's pretty good.
I'm not going to charge you. You're dead.
I got rid of mine. I admit that. I got sick of being bossed around by my watch.
I know, I don't like it.
And telling me you got to look at your email and answer your phone. I had enough. But the point is, if I were going to be doing this, I guess I'll put one on.
You're going to be on the water next week. So
I am, Ace.
you need to watch.
But it's important for people to know what to do when they get pulled out by a rip tide.
Wait a minute.
A rip current.
Time out. Are
terrifying.
you actually getting in the water next week?
He's terrified of shark.
Please don't do that.
Why?
There's
Just
multiple
don't.
shark attacks where
Just
you're
don't.
going.
Yeah, in the area.
Pete's sake.
Sit on the
Stop
beach.
telling him that. We want him in the water.
Sit on the beach under a blanket like you always do, okay? You'll enjoy yourself and answer emails.
No, I bet you're an errand dad, aren't you? You're always looking for other stuff to do while everybody's relaxing.
I got bikes I can ride.
Exactly.
They got a coffee place, so I'm done.
Oh, cool, man.
I'll be good.
Good.
You're going to love it. That area's beautiful.
I've never been there before. In any event, I think it's important to know that what to do when you're in one of those rip currents. You're supposed to swim parallel to the shore.
Yep.
And this guy couldn't find a place to get in. So, but if someone listening to this may find themselves in this position, if you've got one of those Apple Watches on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the point of this show was to save people's lives.
That's exactly right.
I did forget that's our mission statement.
I just love saying the phrase that I just invented. Rolex guy, dead. That's right.
You ever
That's
owned a Rolex?
sports. That's sports.
I don't have a Rolex. Do you have a Rolex, Chick?
I do not have a Rolex. I'm not a watch guy. I've tried a million times to wear a watch and it doesn't take.
Is that one of those? A Rolex is one of those things that have really good resale value.
Yes. Yeah, they increase. And a vintage Rolex is worth way more than a new one.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. It's a good investment.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a great investment.
Yeah, I don't like them.
You don't like the Rolex?
They got that bubble thing in the date. No, I don't want that.
You don't like the bubble in the date?
Nope.
All right.
I don't even think I've ever looked at a Rolex or something.
I haven't either. No, I've never.
Nothing
no.
like that.
I just like the watch where it makes the sound when
I
you
get
twist
nervous.
it. I like those.
I get nervous around nice things.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I had no business being next to me.
I
want me to leave?
I know I saw your last date.
I'll have you know that Millicent was a lovely woman.
Hey, did the surgery go okay? The nose, I mean.
You were not together still, are we?
I understand that they're going to use some of that cartilage for an NFL player's knee.
Do you realize every time you talk to Josh, you insult him? Do you realize that?
It's
some
hard.
way?
It's hard.
I have to work. He's such a nice guy. Well, coming up in the news, we have something you're not going to know what it is. It's called the Goldilocks Zone.
Well, we don't know what anything is.
I look forward to learning about it.
From the Amboy Dukes to this next story coming up.
How can you not love the Amboy Dukes?
I find it incredibly easy.
Oh, come on. Ted?
He's still finding the guitar. Keep looking for the strings, Ted.
and that, I mentioned it when we were talking to Mr. Nugent.
Why don't you play Stranglehold if you're going to play a Ted?
And I was talking to Ted, and I was saying it was interesting because that vibrato reminds one of what is described as the feeling on LSD. Interesting.
Yeah, when form meets function, it's great. Yeah.
It's precisely correct.
Boy, oh boy, that's
when we come back, we'll expand on this. No, we won't. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Hello and welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's go right to the phones.
That's good. Just like him, yeah.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello.
Is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Oh, hi, Mr. Obvious. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, thanks for calling. What seems to be the problem, caller?
Oh, Mr. Obvious.
Yes?
I think I've got a critter stuck in my pipes under my kitchen sink.
Huh. A critter, huh? Some sort of animal? What makes you think that?
I can hear him down there making noises.
Noises, huh? What sort of noises?
Well, you know, kind of a growling noise. Like a critter.
What's that sound like?
Well, it's sort of like, you know, like that.
Huh. A critter under your sink, huh? And it's growling at you?
Yep. You can hear him down there. Sounds like he's trapped in the pipes or something. He's down there growling, kind of like. Is
he padding the part? What's going on?
I see. So this happens all the time?
Mostly it seems like it happens after dinner. When my wife rinses leftover food down the drain. You can hear him down there eating.
Eating?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like that.
Now, caller, is there anything else that seems to cause this growling?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems to do it every time she flips that light switch on by the sink.
Light switch, huh?
Yeah. There's the switch by the sink. But it don't turn nothing on. She'll flip it sometimes while she's doing the dishes, and boy, it makes him mad as anything.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
It turns and sways.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got
forward.
one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What?
There we go. Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better. Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here?
morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
But now heavyweight is unlimited. You can weigh as much as you want.
Chick, there is no more unlimited. You can't be above 285.
Andre the Giant was well over 285.
Different kind of wrestling, Josh. We've gone over this a lot of times.
Remember Jesse Ventura at WrestleMania when he says, "Look at the size of the giant." Oh man,
Tom, you remember when
that
Hulk
was
Hogan?
Great,
when
man.
Hulk Hogan,
I've never heard you do that.
Oh, I'm so talented, Greg.
I know.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
The Bob and Tom Show. Can you dig it?
Out at the Ruoff.
I suppose you know this means war. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Oh, we're having fun now, huh? Look at that. Oh, boy.
Don't break that.
I won't. We'll
That's
get
mine.
another one.
No, that's mine.
Well, apparently it was the John Denver model. Because
right in the drink.
Yeah.
Good morning. Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing great. Chick McGee's
Where
at the
are we?
Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Let me tell you about Dude Wipes. Still using TP? Oh, come on. Dump that roll because wet cleans better than dry. That is just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down. Dude Wipes. And they smell great.
Thank you very much. Now,
Really smell good.
what have we got in the sports desk? What's happening?
That was it.
That was it?
I wrapped it up. All
Okay,
done all
then.
through. Oh, no, we got one more thing.
Yes.
Now,
I mean, this is
something.
Ted.
Grab a beer. It don't cost nothing.
It doesn't get better than this.
Yeah. It's really, really good.
We're having arguing about the Amboy Dukes versus Ted.
Which is awful.
This is Ted solo work?
Well, listen. Here it goes. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
You and Jason are doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. I want a little more of this.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the song Fever Dog from...
they absolutely...
Oh, Fever Dog.
They ripped it off a little bit.
Nice rhythm.
Like a dog in heat.
Now, see, my point was that when Journey to the Center of the Mind, you got a nice solo here with... it kicks in just in a second here. And again, I'll tell you, Miss Hooker, the vibrato that one hears...
That one hears.
is...
You're really hard to talk to.
Sort of, it's my understanding, modeled after the sonic qualities that one experiences while on an LSD so-called trip.
Sure.
Okay, there you go. What a great solo. Thank you, Ted. Why are we playing Ted Nugent?
I don't know. You started it.
Is LSD...
nougat.
Where does that come from?
Hallucinogen?
Yes.
LSD is a manufactured.
It is. So it's man-made. Okay,
It was
that's
developed
my
by the
question.
scientist Alfred Hoffman, I believe, and he took it on April 19th, Bicycle Day.
He was the original Hoffy.
Oh, okay.
We have a pale imitation. Wow. Good morning, chick.
Someone's going to find.
Yes, the Clark
their
Bar.
coffee a little salty.
Yes, the Clark Bar is still around. It is made in Altoona, Pennsylvania, at our affiliate WBXQ.
They make candy at the radio station? What a cool thing.
Awesome. Pretty close. It's made by the Boyer Candy Company. I've heard of them. That's exactly right. That's from Dave. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Get a couple Clark bars in
He's up
here.
the Dave Clark Bar.
Setting us straight.
Dave Clark 5, underrated band.
I agree with you.
Could
They
you
are
eat 5
underrated.
Clark bars?
Boy, no, I don't think I could.
Yeah, I don't think
I
I
mean,
could.
physically,
Standard size.
yes. Would I
Hey,
be?
what is the deal when you go into a convenience store and for some reason they don't have the regular double peanut butter cup?
Yeah.
They always have the king sizes.
Buddy.
You can't just buy 2.
Yeah.
You can't?
No.
They have all these different Reese's
But
variations.
the 2-cupper is gone?
It's hard to find.
It's 4 or it's the big cups. They have those in 2s. And then you'll get a Snicker bar that are doubles. All the candy is double.
Thanks a lot, Sleepy Joe.
Will you guys get over this?
That's right.
Here's the thing.
No. He ensures, it's him. He ensures that we get the delicious Easter ones. The Halloween's right around the corner. You don't want a pumpkin-shaped Reese's? You guys are living in the past.
My
the chocolate to
problem
peanut butter
is
ratio is better.
It forces me to overeat because if I get 4 peanut butter cups, I can't just eat 2.
You have no self-control.
I'll eat all 4.
See, they see you coming.
They know I'm coming, Tom.
You're right, though, Chick. The 2 should always be available. That's the standard. It should always be there.
And by the way, the Halloween,
Willie, I am with you.
The Halloween stuff is out.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I went to Michael's the other day to get a glue gun, and there was Halloween stuff everywhere.
Halloween kind of starts in August now.
And all the fireworks stores are transitioning.
Yeah.
You know, the place that used to be a major department store now.
That's true.
Oh, wow.
Dear.
We need a couple more holidays to keep those retail stores going.
Yeah. Like,
Easter?
Yeah,
it's kind of a long siege till Halloween. We need. Did they do any kind of a Labor Day?
I don't think so.
Well, you
Maybe
do fireworks on Labor Day.
You do?
Yeah, you guys don't?
Yeah, a lot of people forget what Labor Day is all about.
Yeah, Labor Day,
women giving birth.
The working man.
We're in patriotic season. Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. That's the season.
So the fireworks sales will go up pretty soon then, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they do. They sell, and I'm, like our minor league baseball team does fireworks every Friday through the summer. So, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
It's fireworks season.
This is all very truly American holidays right now. Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July. Very, very
What's so patriotic about Labor Day? Doing less work for more pay? It's
no,
bold.
the unions. Well, I mean, if you're a woman, sure.
We have a
Dear Josh,
yes, sir.
Email starts. I was listening to something called The Nooner with Josh and Ace.
Oh my gosh, we did like
this a
4
podcast?
of those or something. Yeah, it was some idea that some crackpot around here had.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that Crackpot doesn't have a gun. That's all. It was mentioned how Ace is friends with a lot of rock stars. Must not be that good of friends if they ain't fixed his car window yet.
Huh.
We've never discussed it.
Ace won't even let me fix it.
Are you saying that if you mentioned it to John Bon Jovi, he would fix your car?
It's not something that would come up.
You're right. But John Bon Jovi would do it. He's very altruistic.
You think he would?
Well, he opened up that restaurant where
you pay what you can.
Yeah, you pay what you can. It really helps a lot of people out.
I don't know. I feel like he would just fix it half and go, we're halfway there. He'd just settle for it. Nah, it wasn't anything, was it? Thought we could get out on that one.
Oh, no, I was about to yes and you.
It was cute.
I go for cute a lot, Cute works.
What's coming up in the news?
Want him to be
What
a
is John Bon Jovi?
Oh! Are we bothering you?
No, you're bothering that clock up there.
Okay.
See that green light right there?
Since when do you tell time?
Flavorful potato chips, astronauts. We have a story from yesterday about King Charles and some sheep, I think.
We did not get to
Oh,
that.
yeah, you got arrested for making love to a sheep.
Goats. Sorry, not sheep.
Oh, I'm
goats.
sorry, it was a goat.
Even worse.
Yeah.
And he passed a law that
Sheep,
everyone
I can
must
see
do.
that'd be reasonable. We have parrots in the news and more at a comedian, Al Jackson. All coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info and
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Slang Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Slang Insurance Company.
I remember we weren't prepared to do this. We're completely doing this.
That's why I'm stalling.
G-L-O-R-I-A, glory.
That's not Clint Black Sabbath.
No.
Now, how do you introduce Mr. Sabbath?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done this in 15 years.
Okay.
But you just take certain lyrics of some songs and put them with another song.
I see.
Like he's going to play Born to Be Wild. Listen and I'll tell you about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer, yeah. Barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, yeah. Up from the ground come a bubbling crude. Black gold Texas tea. Sweet tea.
Nothing like sweet tea. Huh?
Try that.
I like drinking sweet tea.
That's nice.
Try one of the other ones. Whichever one you want to do.
How about
Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll try and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole day through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah.
All right.
This is James Sibley as Clint Black Sabbath.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses, evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's instruction, in the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind.
Nice.
Poisoning their brainwashed mind. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, Lord, all right, yeah. That's good enough. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Clint Black Sabbath.
Very.
That's great.
Makes it a lot.
I love that.
The Steppenwolf thing, the Born to Be Wild, you should do that if you ever go karaoke.
I got to do that one.
Yeah, do that. You can sing Beverly Hills. And you've heard the Purple Haze Green Acres thing, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing that.
Well, I haven't heard that.
I guess that always makes everybody
happy. The words from
happy.
Green Acres fit great. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I've been dating 2 different girls, and I really like them both. One of them gave me an ultimatum about being exclusive, and I agreed, but I still haven't broken up with the other woman.
Attaboy.
I want to keep it going as long as I can,
Damn
and
right.
if I get caught, just say maybe I don't believe in monogamy and let the chips fall where they may. Am I being crazy, or should I just do what I said I was going to do and pick one?
You're a dirty liar, sir.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
The Bob and Tom Show. Real radio men of genius.
They bribed us to sell.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac News Desk. It's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
We'll have the news coming up here instantaneously. There's Willie Griswold.
What's up?
Josh Arnold is here.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Oh, Chick. For Amazon Prime Day,
Yes.
I didn't realize this until I went to Prime Video yesterday. Some of those deals extended to their video streaming services.
Oh, no kidding.
I am now a member of BritBox.
Nice.
Because it was 99 cents a month for 2 months.
Wow.
Yes.
You saved. That's
So
a great
I will.
deal.
I probably will be asking you, bothering you, annoying you, harassing you about what I should watch.
Oh, I have a whole thing from
5 or 6
for BritBox
about that. I've never watched it, but I got a list of the best shows on there.
Oh, cool.
I sent it to Chick yesterday.
Cool.
It annoyed him.
I know the one show I have to see is called The Thick of It. It was the prequel show to one of my favorite movies called In the Loop, and so I'm going to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
That's very
BritBox
good.
is what, all BBC stuff? And
Seems to be. All
Yeah.
British. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Very, very good.
They have the Good Morning America, if you will, equivalent on
I love that
BritBox
show.
For
That's
Love it.
fun.
It
Good morning,
is.
Good Morning Britain is
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
And you can actually watch it every day?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Britain, it's that BBC. Because a BBC thing that I watch, and they have In the Thick of It, but it's thick with 2 C's.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Mr. Marcus, I think, is the. Yeah.
And you know what?
Dread.
She thick. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Got a couple letters about the show so far today.
Oh, yeah?
Early in the show, we did a quick around the horn about who's wearing what kind of shoes. I don't know why I asked that question, but I regretted it immediately.
Yep.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, please more shoe talk. Signed Imelda Marcos. Thank you, Imelda.
Wow, he's
Wow, timely.
It's after your heart.
he's playing right to the audience. He knows what you like.
He knows my sweet spot. Once
How
again,
long ago was Imelda Marcos?
I forget. God knows.
You remember her husband? What his first name was?
He was the captain of the country, right?
Yep, that's right. Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Yeah, of
Ferdinand
course.
Marcos. Yeah.
Now, we were talking about, you're wearing some kind of, is it a Japanese shoe?
Yes, MMY is the name of the shoes.
Did you get them at a store or did you get them online?
There's a website that you can order.
But how do you know, when you get them, how do you know
shoes.
they're going to feel right?
I'm an amazing. I have an amazing capacity to trust.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, does anyone ever walk up to you and go, "Hey, man, nice, you got your MMI shoes on, whatever they are"?
No, but I have worn a pair of shoes before, and they said, "Hey, where'd you get those? Those are cool." And I'll go get away from me. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
And yeah.
Okay. Also, dear Tom. Thank you for reading the story about the man who was able to save himself thanks to his Apple Watch while swimming.
All right. Okay.
Once again, the essence of the story, Jess, was what the guy's, he was surfing or something. And
Yeah,
he
and he
into
got
a
stuck.
Rip current.
And so he hit the button, and it called the emergency response team, and they brought in a helicopter and saved his life.
So the headline is essentially "Man's Watch Works."
Yeah, it's just like if a man were driving along in his car, pulled over to a service station, got gas, and pulled out again.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It would
That's
be like
just as amazing.
What happened is exactly what you think would happen.
That's exactly
The point is those particular watches, that's something I would never have thought of. And,
I didn't know either.
As I said before, had he been wearing an expensive Rolex guy be dead. Timex guy be dead.
What did this person, what's the emailer say? Just thanks?
Thanks for letting me know. Yes.
Signed Amy's.
You don't have to read everything. You don't have to read that.
Then he said, P.S. While the guy was waiting for the helicopter, he checked his email.
Well, of course, our watch knows where we are, just like our phone does.
Mm-hmm. Well, they would have just found the body. Okay, sorry. Let's move on. We're trying to do a public service here. As Willie says, the object of this show is to save lives.
I thought it was a comedy show. I'm such an idiot. I
thought it was.
We like to work in a little bit of stuff, you know.
Sure.
Life-saving things.
With watches.
Trust us with nothing, people, please.
Watch works exactly the way you
Miss
think.
Hooker, what have you got over there?
We have a lot from the science desk this week.
Science!
Researchers say there is a so-called Goldilocks zone in the realm of human bowel movements.
It must mean it's just right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Does this mean there's 3 separate piles?
Scientists discover that the Goldilocks zone is between 1 to 2 bowel movements per day.
Why would they...
Okay.
Why would they stain Goldilocks by talking about poop?
Well, the Goldilocks principle is the just right, like Chick said, and they apply it to all things.
Hey, by the way,
psychology, biology, astrology,
I'm not in
all
favor
of,
of this.
Goldilocks, no hero.
No.
Breaking and entering.
Yes.
Theft.
Yes.
She's an egomaniac narcissist.
She
She is an egomaniac narcissist.
I realized when I was saying egomaniac, I meant narcissist. Never mind.
She deserved a solid ass beating. Is
Yeah.
what
She deserved to be eaten by those bears.
Yeah, she did.
Make my day.
Oh, you think that porridge is just right? Watch this. Harv. You taste just right
So
to us.
this is like
Goldilocks zone is between 1 to 2 bowel movements per day, with those pooping in the range possessing.
do you poop on the range? I love that song.
Poop on the range.
There you go. Thank you.
Where the deer and antelope
Play in the poop.
So essentially, you have to have just the right amount of fiber fermenting in your gut bacteria that's also often associated with good health.
So if you're pooping once every 3 days or you're pooping 6 times a day, too much or too little
Yeah,
fiber.
so those
No fiber.
reported eating fiber-rich diets, better hydration, regular exercise tended to find themselves in the bowel movement Goldilocks zone.
So, but is this Goldilocks zone? This is a thing now.
For anything.
For the Goldilocks, like he said, the Goldilocks principle applies to all kinds of things.
It's just like that.
Which
What was
just
it? A
right.
few years ago, everything was the what was it? Oh, the Mount Rushmore of everything.
Sure.
That got old. I have not heard this Goldilocks thing for everything.
Yeah.
And
I
this-
thought that this was like when I initially started reading this story, I thought the Goldilocks zone was like just right in like
The release.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I
That's
thought
what
it
I
was. I thought it was
what?
Oh, like that one wasn't too
release.
hard. That one wasn't too loose. That
Oh.
felt just right.
Like
I see.
you don't have to fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a location thing.
That's what I. Yeah, sorry, Ace. I thought it was a location.
like if you
thing,
find
too.
yourself having to go,
Yeah.
mid meal at Red Lobster,
Yeah.
you've timed it wrong. Sorry.
What if you go in a really? What if you go in a bed that's too soft? What about if that happens?
If you're pooping in a bed, it doesn't matter if it's hard or soft. You're
My
really,
Uncle John always called it like when you get a certain distance away from home, the brown beacon kicks in. You know that like you're
That's
getting
right.
close to home, and that it's coming. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Isn't that bad? And he thought you should have a brown light that you can turn on top of your car so you tell people, I'm trying to get home.
That's a damn fine idea.
That's amazing.
And Tom has had trouble with this in the past. Therefore, he keeps a roll of aluminum foil
No,
in his car. And just in case he craps his pants, he can put his underwear in and he can jettison
one time.
His
Now, you don't want to
underwear.
microwave that.
Yeah, because of the aluminum foil.
that's
Don't chew on it. Your fillings will hurt.
That's clearly air fryer material.
And you're still sticking to that story. This only happened the one time.
That's correct.
Aluminum foil.
I've never been close. Have you been close?
Did you at least turn it into a swan? Have I been close to crapping my pants?
Yeah.
Very.
Very.
Yes.
Anybody else?
Some true emergencies have happened in my
I
life.
tried hemp protein once, and
hemp protein.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Whoa.
High fiber.
I've told the story before about when the fat-free Lay's came out. And,
Olestra, yeah.
You had that anal leakage?
No, I'm driving home like, well, I gotta go. Yeah. You think I drive slow? Not that day.
Ace, that's your new catchphrase.
I gotta go.
When the potato chips came out with Olestra, in the actual commercial, they said may cause anal leakage.
That's wild.
Right up front.
Oh, no, and it was on the bag,
when it first came out, no. But then later it did.
They had to say
They had
something.
to-
It was
yeah.
happening. It was so frequent.
Here's an idea. Find something else
They
that's going to
did.
make it fat-free.
Yeah, yeah.
I know,
They
but
got
why
rid of
would you even...
Right,
test
why
the waters?
release that? It's
Yeah.
not ready for market.
You're a little early on this.
Spend a couple of extra minutes in the lab.
Yeah, can you mention the internal memos, the headings, anal leakage? Well, Muldoon, what have you got for me? What's coming up in the news?
More potato chips. We can
Okay.
keep talking about that.
Oh, I love
We've got a foul-mouthed parrot.
You know, Tom and I could be on the Newlywed Game because I know what his favorite potato chip is.
It is?
His absolute favorite.
Yeah.
Standard Lay's potato chips.
The yellow bag?
Plain Lay's.
I do like a ruffle.
I like a ruffle, too. That's my go-to.
If you're using dip, the ruffle from an engineering standpoint,
The best one.
superior tensile strength. Is that the term?
Sure, yeah. More surface area. Yeah.
It does hold dip.
You ever eat
pickle
tinsel?
dip?
You ever eat tinsel?
I have eaten tinsel,
You
yeah.
ever like your dogs eat tinsel and all of a sudden they've got like a very festive turd going?
Oh, it's beautiful out in the backyard.
At Christmas time, your dog poops and there's the tinsel.
I call it a Yule log.
Have you ever had
Hey, we're
something...
done. That was it. We got the tag in.
Have you ever had something like that come out of the dog's behind and you had to help? You had to pull?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some string or something, yeah.
As I've said many times before, if you have kids and they're using sidewalk chalk and you have a dog, be prepared for a very festive turd. That's all I'm telling you. That's going to happen.
And be prepared for unbelievably wonderful earbuds from Raycon. That's right. Their best-selling everyday earbuds have now been upgraded. With Raycon's upgraded everyday earbuds, now you also get active noise cancellation, gel tips with an ergonomic design for that perfect fit, and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair two devices at once, plus quick charge function and weatherproof and sweat resistant. We received Raycon's last week, I believe, the everyday earbuds, and they're great. And they've got new colors: the blush violet, forest green, royal blue, classic black, and Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. What are you waiting for? All you have to do is go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. That's buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off your Raycon order and free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, comedian Al Jackson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Who else have you met through this voice that you anybody else?
I've met everybody I do except for Denzel Washington. He's the one I haven't met.
Is anyone upset by your imitation?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thanks for bringing it up.
Yes, there's Kanye had a lot to say. But
really? He's usually so
no, right? I'm like, what? Can you really count that as him being mad? That was just him being Kanye.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shannon Sharp hates my impression of him. He cannot stand it.
I'm guessing because it's accurate.
You know, that's what I believe. I thought it was spot on. I thought it was amazing. And you know, the fact that Thanon doesn't like it is just offensive to me. But you know, some people,
I hear you.
Some people just, skip. Some people just don't like mirrors, Skip. And when you see the mirror, you say to yourself, do I really sound like that? And I'm gonna be right there on the other side saying, yes, you do. Shannon hates it, man. It's everybody else. I haven't. And Ben Carson had a little bit to say, but he ain't popping. So whatever. I mean, he can say whatever. I pretty much it was a character pretty much.
He was sleepy.
It wasn't even an impression. I did these little cat hands. The hands with the hands like this, and I would turn my face, and so many people would ask me, they'd come to my shows, can we do the Ben Carson pose? I was like, this is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a thing, but so there's people sending me pictures posing like this. Even somebody sent me a picture of their cat doing it. Their cat. There was a picture of a baby. He was doing it. I was like, I did not know that this obscure impression had so much premise over you all. I did not know that.
And what is he, like secretary of something?
He may be retiring.
He's secretary of housing.
We don't got it. Yeah. You know, let's get past him.
We just want him to have something really high profile so you can bring it back back.
Oh, I wish, man. You know, he just needs to go fill out an application and work at Arby's. I want to
Do you have
parody
a
that.
philosophy on doing impressions of people who are no longer with us?
Do I? I mean,
You're okay
can you
with
do
that?
Taft?
I mean, William Taft?
William Howard Taft.
No, but my FDR is pretty dope.
You gotta
My
sit.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt,
Sit
yeah, I definitely sit down for that. I don't do Teddy Roosevelt, but I do FDR. He has the back of a chocolate eclair. That's one of his famous quotes.
Jay Pharoah is our guest.
Wouldn't you like to know what Chick McGee does while commercials are playing?
I sure
during the
would.
Bob and Tom show? Walk this way.
Okay. Here you go. You're going into the restroom.
Well, no, this happens sometimes.
Sometimes you have to do quick decision making.
It's locked.
Right?
Normally, everyone who works here knows that they shouldn't be in the bathroom when we're in commercials.
Of course.
Because I might have to use the bathroom.
Number
And
one.
I can't use the bathroom any other time than when we're in commercials.
Number one or number two?
I'd rather not say.
Oh.
Well,
Hello.
hang on. Your name, please?
Chris.
You're fired.
You taught him his lesson.
Oh, yeah! Woo! Ah, refreshing. Wait a minute. Did I fire him?
Yeah. Why aren't you gone?
Get your
Because he has no real power here.
I knew I had no power, but it still hurts when I hear it out loud. Bofa on the front.
What?
Bofa on the front.
What are we talking about?
D's nuts on the back. The new T-shirts. What do you think?
What are they going to say again?
Bofa.
On the front.
And then on the back, D's nuts. And another T-shirt.
Uh-oh. You're having chest pains.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm fine. I do very well. But I don't know what on the back yet. What do you think? Are you recording this?
Annuity.
Sure.
Do you know what they are?
Not sure. Actually unsure.
Well, Mr. Unsure, annuities ensure that you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living longer requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent. Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results. Consult with your financial advisor.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We have an email, and it might be just a bit critical of.
Whoa. Did he just tell you to not read that on the air?
One of my coworkers. I checked it, and it's fine.
All right.
Except we have Al Jackson, I think, on the big screen.
I would think that Al would enjoy.
Wait a minute, I don't see him.
Listening to
Hold
this.
on.
Oh, you see
We
him?
got a minute.
Okay, then read your stupid email.
Dear Chick, I agree with you. I don't agree with Tom. The guy in the water in the last email that was found by his smartwatch was a non-story. It would have been a great story if they found the smartwatch in a great white's belly a few weeks later, and the great white was trying to track the guy with the iPhone Find My Phone app. That would have been a great story, Tom.
I agree.
The story you presented was not.
Well, madam, we haven't found your husband, but according to our research yesterday, he swam 2,500 miles.
At almost 42 miles an hour, which is really surprising.
So he's alive.
How long would the tracking device stay in the gut of a shark? Would it keep working?
Till he passed.
I bet it does keep working for a little bit.
Yeah, I bet it does.
So those gastric acids.
Once again, the story was this guy, his life was saved because he used an Apple Watch to have the people find him. A rip current had taken him out to sea.
Swimming irresponsibly, yes.
I just think it's an important story. And once again, Rolex guy dead. Dead. Timex guy dead. So,
oddly enough, Casio guy still alive.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's always the cheapest and the most expensive.
Swatch guy doing okay?
And he can calculate on that.
Okay. Do we have Al's?
What happened to Swatch? What happened to swatches? Those were kind of a cool.
There we go. There's Al. Oh, Al looks like he's about to call in a.
How you doing, Al?
Call in a napalm strike.
No, he looks like he's out there.
Hey, 4 clicks to case on, brother.
No, he's got a barrel full of wood out in the backyard burning it, having a bear is what he's doing. Hey, Al!
Got the high vis hat on.
With that.
That's right.
By the way, Tom, being dead with a Rolex, I don't know. That's not the worst way to go. That's a nice little flex right at the end of your life. Like, yeah. And he died wearing a watch that's worth more than your house.
Yeah, but see, Al, my point was the guy was saved by an Apple Watch. I no longer wear an Apple Watch. I found them annoying after a while, but I think if you're doing what this guy was doing, it could save your life.
Tom, I totally disagree. I think your Apple Watch is the only thing on the planet that is allowed to talk to you in the language that we respond to. Like, my Apple Watch would be like, dude, stand up. Mm-hmm. Like, what do you walk? Mm-hmm. It like really reminds you to be a person, because I will just sit all day. So I feel like the Apple Watch is like my really mean stepdad that is really just doing it for my interests.
Okay. Are you wearing one right now?
No, it's charging.
Ah, okay. Well,
I charge it overnight, but my girlfriend wears it, and then it tells you how you slept that night and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I mean, it's crazy how much you wake up in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and you don't even realize it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody's where somebody has slept for a full 8 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm just,
you get up.
I don't want to know all this information. I'm okay.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss.
I'm okay wearing my little, whatever this thing is, analog watch. But in any event, if you're swimming, I thought it was a great story. Everyone else thought it was stupid. Okay.
That's why we have pre-production meetings.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Nobody that really does the show every day it's like, all right, is everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like some of these bands. I've asked various artists. So when you do sound check, they go, sound check. No. We're done. We know how to play it now.
Yeah.
We got it now. Al, I know you travel a lot, being a stand-up comedian. Besides your gig on the television, on Daily Blast Live, we had an interesting news story. I don't know if you guys covered this. It was a travel agent who said that she does not ever use the pre-packaged. What's the word?
Not the prepackaged. The so you know how hotels have kind of switched, Al, from the tiny shampoo bottles to the refillable.
Yeah, the refillable
bottles.
Ones on the wall in the shower.
Some hotels have.
Oh yes, the dispensers that you would find in like a men's gym. Yes.
Yeah, she says she won't use them because she doesn't know what's in there. And I talked about the fraternity tradition of taking a guy's shampoo bottle and topping it off with urine. That's sort of guy thing. Do you use that stuff? I'd never thought about it. I've used that every time.
You know what? Honestly, I have. But do you know what I'm more concerned about than what's in it is like touching it, because I don't know if they've cleaned the outside of that. I keep saying it because when I talk about stuff on stage, maybe this is the old man in me. I'm now conscious that there are people that do those jobs and are prideful in their job, so I try not to attack. But like hotels, since COVID, are not clean like they used to be. Like I've been on the road for 20 years. The only thing I know besides my children is hotels. Sunday mornings, I would be hungover, and I would be woken up with the sounds of vacuum cleaners on both sides of the room next to me as I realized that I'm about to miss my flight. Like that.
Yeah, right.
There would be hotels. Josh, you would step out of your room and there would be a cleaning lady every 3 or 4 doors. I open the door. There's nobody. It's like they're filming a movie in a hotel.
Right, or it's one person, and sometimes it's like 4 p.m. because it's the only person who's been having to clean all day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think what happened was these people, these hotels, they had a staff, and then COVID happened, and they had to send the staff home. Then they brought back like a skeleton staff.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, well, we can get away with this. And look at the bottom line now.
Right.
We're not paying 36 people. And now I say they went from clean to like now hotel rooms are clean the way a man cleans.
Yes.
Like we straighten stuff up, but don't lift anything. There's no vacuuming under there, but we'll straighten the remote. But hotels, I found like receipts from other randos in the trash, so they didn't clean it, and you're like, ah.
Now,
So,
do you have if you have a standard hotel room that has 2 double beds and you're by yourself, you follow me here?
Yes.
You got your standard whatever holiday and 2 double beds. Which bed do you sleep in?
You take the one furthest from the door, right?
Oh,
I always go the closest to the bathroom. Is what I do.
I go closest to the bathroom because it also tends to be farthest from the air conditioner, which I'm convinced is filled with some sort of moldy sludge.
I'm with Josh.
And I don't think I'm right. I'm just saying that in my head.
Oh, no, Josh, I would say you're 1,000% right. You think they're getting in there cleaning?
You look at the air conditioner and the brand is Legionnaires.
You can trust Legionnaire.
To your point, Josh, I was running because, it was 102 in Denver last Saturday and Sunday. So I got one of those, indoor, the indoor air conditioning units to help my air conditioning along. And just in 4 or 5 hours, the screen window was filthy. And that was me. And I'm an old, sad man that uses a pressure washer outside. Like I am that big of a nerd. So like that was just one little 6-hour chunk in my window. My screen was disgusting.
Yeah.
Do you think they're cleaning that with a pressure washer every Saturday,
Right.
Josh?
No, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, that's why I try to stay away from them.
But then Airbnbs are, I think I'm done. And shout out to anybody listening that has an Airbnb, great secondary source of income. But now it's just like I'm staying with somebody's, like my sister's OCD boyfriend now, where it's just like, can you stack the towels facing north before you leave and don't open the secondary freezer? I'm like, hey, you're not my dad. Like, what is happening in here? I hate
There are a lot of rules?
It's crazy.
Take the trash out, strip the beds. You can't throw pizza away there. You have to go to the back dumpster.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
It's wild. And they're not very clean either.
Well,
but can you see where they hide the cameras? How does that work?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Aren't you just checking every teddy bear's eyes?
Yeah, that would be my great fear that you're on Channel 7 being broadcast live
Right.
to the other folks in
There
town.
could be easily a dark web channel out there called like Airbnb Spy or
I bet
something.
there is, yeah.
Where all that stuff
My
is
only
being-
thing is, like you said, channel as if it's singular, Josh.
Yeah.
I think it might be a cable subscription. Do you want to be in the Pacific Northwest, or do you want to keep it more East Coast? How about Florida? I think they're playing today.
Right.
Look, everybody is gross. And anytime that you're around people, there's going to be cameras. There's going to be creepy people moving around. And I'm telling you, I just picked one hotel. I just stay with the Hyatt. If they don't have a Hyatt there, I'm not staying there.
Okay.
Every place, like, it's not that they're better or worse. It at least allows me to lie to myself. Like I'm familiar with this place.
It's right for you.
Yeah.
By the way, Al, it looks like you're on a stage just before a rock concert, and you've got the Marshall stacks behind you.
It does.
You're about to plug in your guitar.
It's a cool background. Yeah, looks
it's
good.
very nice. Are you in your basement?
No, I'm in my studio. It's not done, but it's coming along. I'll give you guys a little tour. But yeah, it's coming along. It's I make music too, so I have a young lady coming over to sing this weekend. So yeah, I like to. I've been expanding my horizons.
Okay, now
which sounds like the creepiest way to get a girl into your house.
And I don't know.
I'm a producer.
This one I didn't see your show yesterday, so I don't know if you guys covered this one. And this of course gets into the realm of things I know nothing about, which is a rather large realm. Did you hear about the Missy Elliott thing with NASA?
No.
With NASA.
No.
And I wouldn't. If Missy Elliott walked in here, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't recognize her.
Tom, that's offensive.
I know. I don't.
She's been famous for 20 years.
Sorry. Here's the story real quick. NASA transmitted a Missy Elliott song to Venus, and it's only the second time they've ever done something like this. The song is entitled "The Rain, Supa Dupa Fly." It traveled 158 million miles to the second planet from the sun, Venus.
That's really cool. Have you heard that song?
Oh, well, they played a little bit of it.
We played it for him yesterday for
Everybody
the
else
first time.
knew it. I was not familiar with it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I prefer "Get Your Freak On." Was that one of her big hits?
Yeah.
Yeah. That thing. But
Yeah.
I think they should have sent that.
Josh, I actually, you guys, Willie is in there too. And Jess, you would know this. Do you think that Missy Elliott has the most diverse fan base of any musical artist? I have never seen.
Yeah.
There's like a famous YouTube video of like a Midwestern 60-year-old white woman that know every word to "Is it worth it? Let me work it." Whatever that's like. It just like her fan base is like 9-year-old black girls, 40-year-old gay guys. Like everybody loves her.
Yeah.
She people love her. She's great.
She is. I had the same experience at a Janet Jackson concert a couple weeks ago. It was probably one of the most diverse fan bases I've ever seen. Too.
Interesting.
For sure. Yeah.
It's just weird when like an artist, like whatever sound you produce hits different people's ears and they all like it. It's like the song "Old Country Road," whatever, the first Lil Nas X song. If you think about it on paper, it's like there's a gay black kid that's a cowboy rapper, and you'd be like, "Would you get out of my face?" But everybody that heard it was like, "Why don't I hate this song?" It's just such a weird. Yeah, it's just weird how what was the other one? Gangnam Style. When's the last time you bought a Korean rap album? It's just that one song. Everybody loved it.
I got a Colorado one for you. We were all eating, I think it was New Year's Eve or something. It was nice at this fancy restaurant, and there was a guy up there with a guitar playing, and no one was paying attention. I felt kind of bad for the guy. Nothing was happening. And then he played Country Roads, Take Me Home. The entire bunch of, jaded diners all started singing.
That's a good sing-along.
And then I guess that one is played in Germany. At soccer stadium, it's just one of those things. It's just a diverse audience. People just love it. That's one of the beautiful things. But I just was wondering if you knew about that Missy Elliott thing. I'm not sure why they chose that song or why for the second time in the history of NASA they did something like this.
It's because the women that launched that satellite were the women from Hidden Figures. Yeah. It was 4 black women that had that.
Good timing. Well, we have time to educate me a little bit on the language of the street, if you will. We have a word for me today.
Yes, this is the warm-up word before the big word that I really the big phrase that I really like. So we've had this before, but Tom, really quickly, use the phrase beige flag in a sentence.
Beige flag?
Yes, sir.
Well, I was on my boat, and I was going to raise the blue Peter, which, by the way, means alerting the crew that it's time to leave port. But they weren't ready to go, so I put up my beige flag. How did I do?
That was interesting.
Not close.
Jess, show them how it's done, please.
Do you know what a green flag is and a red flag is when you're talking about somebody's personality or a character trait or something like that?
A red flag means stop.
Red flag does mean stop.
Or it means a warning, right?
Means,
that's a red flag.
Yes, this is disturbing behavior. You probably want to bail on this relationship. Yeah.
Okay, so red flag.
So green flag means this is great, this is good, this is positive, right?
Beige flag means
behavior. So beige flag.
Getting to it.
So beige flag is somewhere in between. This isn't. It's kind of it could be problematic, but it's not like. It's somewhere in between.
Not everyone's bothered by someone that only has one arm.
It's something specific that they do, but it's really not problematic.
Yeah, it's like me. Like when a Marvel movie comes out, I don't love them anymore, but I don't want to see the spoilers online, so I see it on the first day. I think that's kind of a beige flag for some women.
Yeah.
They don't want to go do it with you, but it's not weird enough that they'll break up.
Exactly.
Man, she was so hot. She and I have so much in common. We got back to her apartment, but she has like a collection of about 25 Harry Potter wands.
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I feel like a beige flag.
It turned into a
just
red
opens
flag.
The door.
Yes.
It turned into a red flag when she wanted to insert one of the wands.
Yeah, one was
Josh
shaped
is like just one.
Presto el rectimo.
Yes.
All of a sudden, Harry Keister was like,
Orgasmatron.
Okay, I didn't get that one, Al. I'm sorry. See, try me on the hard one now.
It's always great when you blow the warm-up word.
Okay, sorry, I had no idea.
Okay. All right, Tom, let's do this. Tom, what would how would you use the phrase booted or booted up? BOOTED.
Is it referencing a person or an automobile?
Yes, you would be referencing a person other than yourself.
Okay, they're booted up. It's not the obvious. Not like they're going hunting or something.
No.
Is it? Can you use it for a man and a woman?
Absolutely, but usually it would be a man referring to a woman like this.
Booted up. Does it mean all dressed up? She's got on like go-go boots and.
No, but that suited and booted, so like that would be a good guess. This is a hard one.
Is she turned on and ready to go? Like you?
No, but I like where you are in terms of
Wait, I got it.
Motor vehicle. Thinking that.
She's hooked up with someone, but she's about to dump him. She's about to boot the guy. She's booted up. Any day now, she's going to dump him.
I'm going to say this, Tom. At the end of that, it was completely wrong, but the first half was right. Booted up, if you think about a car boot, that means you can't go anywhere.
Oh.
So like, if you get to a party and Willie's like, yo, Al, are you going to talk to Jess? You said you were going to step to her at this party. And I'd be like, Willie, I tried to, but as soon as I got there, she was booted up with Josh. Like she was so like locked on. He had her. Like they were engaged in conversation. So like, you would also use it as a flex, like, hey, sorry to tell you, Tom, but your girl's booted up with me. Like, she's here. She's not going anywhere, bro. So it's like a car that's been booted for parking tickets.
Yeah.
Your girl's been booted up. She's locked down. So, Tom, for the people, one time for your mind, tell everybody or show everybody how to use the phrase booted in a sentence.
You've just done it so well. I don't know if I can do it any better than that.
It's pretty good.
Hey, hey guys, I met this chick. Her name's Kelly, and I think I'm gonna really flirt with her. Tom, what do you think about this?
Oh, she's booted up with me.
Oh, Tom! Look at the alley-oop.
She's booted up with me, brah.
Brah. Man, I would just have to slink home, wouldn't I?
If I said brah, just take me out. just say goodbye. We're done with you. Al Jackson.
I would just want to see Willie's face when you said brah, but you said it seriously. Like if there was a zoom in on Willie's face, like I don't know this man anymore. It would be worth it.
I don't know. Like when a baby farts, but it's at a funeral, so you can't laugh at it. Right. That's what my face would look like.
Is there a word? Proud appointed? Is that or disapprouded? Or you're kind of proud and sad.
Al Jackson can be found on the Daily Blast Live, and check out Al's various. What's the best way to find you, Al, on the world of social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Al Jackson IG, and shooting a new comedy album and releasing a new musical album in the next 2 months. Stay tuned.
Okay, thanks, Al. Talk to you again soon.
All right, y'all.
Love you. Daily Blast Live is where you'll find Al. And right now, it's time for us to once again play that great game from Silac Insurance. And it, of course, stars Chick McGee.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's called What Will Chick Pick?
That's right.
And once again, sponsored by Silac Insurance. The rule's very simple. 2 possible scenarios, either A or B. Ready?
Go.
In retirement, Chick, this is scenario A. You spend all day rattled about the recession. Or scenario B, you have money directly deposited into your bank account.
Oh, I'm going to take B, Tom. Yeah.
Correct, Chick McGee, or should I say direct deposit McGee?
Direct deposit, Double D McGee. That's me, retired, sitting around, shopping online, watching TV, breaking down boxes, trying clothes on. There must be a catch.
No.
No catch?
No catch. With Silac, you can have the possibility of earning immediate interest, and you can spend your retirement time with more confidence.
Those are some great cans. There must be a can't.
Yep, you can't outlive your money.
Silac, huh?
Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Get all the info at SILACINS.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance Company. Online at SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. That's SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. We're coming right back. We've got some fascinating stuff in the news, including animals that talk and oddities. A really odd story about Trader Joe's internationally.
Very.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Listen to Bob and Tom Radio 24/7 on your Alexa.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I met Kate on vacation. I heard she had a spicy reputation. She loved many men, even a lady or two. We made love nights and mornings. Then one day she left me without warning. She walked out that door. I need to see her again. If you see Kate, have her call. I miss the way she moaned when we were having a ball. If you see Kate, tell her hi. I miss her cooking and eating her pie. I want her back in my bed. I miss the little kisses with her hair. Oh, the trick with her tongue. And
enough to make you go mad. K-Love, like Venus, the feelings of her hands between us. She's the queen of the ball. I need to see her again. If you see Kay, have her right. I miss the way she wiggled under me each night. If you see Kay, let her know I miss her lips and to feel her below. She loves that baby gravy. She had her share of seamen in the Navy. If you see Kay, I miss her. If you see Kay, I wanna kiss her. If you see Kay, I need to meet her again. I miss you, Kay.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show.
VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, I'll be... Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate something. Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma? Ima. Would the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack... Okay, fine. That's Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom! The Bob and Tom Show. Friday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh, Jess, Willie, Ace. I'm Chick. Jess, for some reason, is shimmying.
I'm cold.
Hello, Tom.
Shimmy, Cocoa Bop.
Cocoa Bop. I never knew that.
Let's see here. We have Ms. Hooker at the Silac news desk. Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes sports desk.
That's right.
And Ace Cosby at the...
oh, yeah.
Ace Cosby joke of the day desk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
I once almost had a psychic girlfriend.
Whoa.
She broke up with me before we met.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
It's self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She broke up with me before we met.
Yeah, because she was psychic.
She's psychic.
Okay. Knew it wasn't going to work out, you see. Self-defecating.
She'd have your pleasure.
Thank you very much, Ace. I found that delightful.
Yes, thank you very much.
Now we turn to the news desk. What have we missed over at the Silac news desk?
A new poll reveals that 60% of people believe that emojis improve the content of their text messages. And
I told you, Tom.
4 in 10 believe a text feels naked without an emoji.
I disagree. I do not think they improve content. I think they improve intent.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes they're fun.
Yeah. 70% of Gen Z respondents said that emojis needed to be included within a message, compared to 45% of Gen Xers. However, 30% of those polled said messages consisting of a lone emoji is a conversation killer, which that's usually, if I'm talking to someone and I go ahead and give them the thumbs up, I'm like, I'm done here.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
that does.
And without being rude and just not responding at all. What about the whether you can like a message?
I'm a big fan of that.
Willie, is that an old person thing?
I think that the thumbs up emoji is an old person thing.
Yeah.
I think liking a message is more of a millennial thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's the real conversation ender for me. If I don't even give you the emoji, not even a response, just the thumbs up to your message, that means I agree, but...
Yeah, we're good, man.
done.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're
that
good.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. A friend of mine called me. His grandmother had died, and I sent him that Grammy casket emoji.
That's a nice one. Yeah,
it's we're done.
Is that right? Where the lid's just slightly ajar?
Yeah,
That's
thoughtful.
nice.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You know what? That was pretty rude. You better send him some flower emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you put the googly eyes on the dick pic?
On the dick pic.
The googly eye emoji.
Sometimes I like.
funny.
Do you guys ever add emojis that just random ones that just
mean nothing. Yeah.
My buddies and I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll see you at the movies in a couple hours. Shrimp.
So
that's confusing.
Yeah, just no reason.
So emoticons are like parens and periods.
Yeah. It's
All right.
the original, right?
Right. Yeah.
The most frequently used emojis are
Winky face,
smiling face,
Uh-huh.
red heart, thumbs up, rolling on the floor, laughing emoji, which is just the sideways like cry face.
Oh.
Smiling, laughing, cry face. And then the crying, laughing face, which is just straight on and not tilted.
I see.
Yeah. What's your guys' most used emoji?
Red heart, kissy face, camera, music, Canadian flag for some reason.
Why can't camera? Are you asking for a pic?
No, when the camera, whenever I give photo credit to a photographer,
I see. Okay, gotcha.
to my sister-in-law Pauline,
I've
or
seen
to
that.
Ashley at Laugh
Gotcha.
Factory. I
Okay.
use the camera and then I tag her, so people, if they want to use her, they can click on her profile.
nice.
And,
Yeah.
help get work or whatever.
Mine is the upside down smiley face. I use that all the time.
Mine is the
I love yours, and I've incorporated it into my own life.
completely blank emoji where it's just two dots for the eyes and then just a hyphen
yeah.
for the
Like
mouth.
like a
and I
flat
use it
line.
when people are telling me really like good news or
Whatever.
just like as though I have zero response.
Hey, great news. We're going to Disney World. Flatline.
I also use the salsa dancer emoji a lot.
That's fun.
It's just kind of fun. Someone's like, hey, meet at the bar. I'm like, salsa dancer, salsa dancer.
I like that.
Yeah.
Silly.
Do you use the girl or the boy?
I use the girl.
Okay.
I use the girl.
And you can buy new emojis. Is that?
You can buy keyboards that include different ones. Like there's NFL themed or
Yep.
NBA themed.
What?
Or
Yep, you
Yeah.
can buy NFL. Yes, Tom, we've talked about this. He's looking at me like there's daylight. Yes, NFL emojis, NBA emojis. We
That's
can
the-
have our own Bob and Tom emojis.
Is there a new update where you're going to be able to make your own? I thought that was coming up. I don't know. That might be a rumor.
Can't imagine
That'd be fun.
that there wouldn't be.
That way you could make one that like looks like you.
Dare I ask? Are there pornographic emojis?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, explicit.
Yep.
Well, there's the
I think you have to
peach.
buy a package or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It's an app that downloads an alternative keyboard onto your text messages.
There's a peach and the eggplant. And
Yeah, but I mean, is
squirt.
there one?
No, that's like boobs. Yes.
My favorite emoji pairing I cannot do anymore because Apple took away the gun emoji,
Yeah.
which, by the way, solved crime.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? So good job, fellas and ladies at Apple. You really fixed issues.
What did you hook it up with?
My favorite was like if somebody was like, "Hey, don't forget we have a meeting at 3 p.m." I would the huge smile emoji with the gun next to my head.
Oh, so you've been to our meetings?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very nice. All right, well, what's coming up in the news?
Oh, that's me. We just read the texting story, lost and found at the Denver airport. What do you think people are leaving at the airport?
I love
Bongs,
these.
skis.
I
Yeah.
love these stories
Yeah.
because it's always left leg, glass eye,
2-year-old.
Yeah, wild
Well,
stuff.
we'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules or just scroll down to the bottom of
Ready and action.
Hey, we should wake up every morning with Bob and Tom.
That sounds good to me.
No problem here.
Sorry, that'd be my fault.
The hell was that?
Ready and action.
Hey, we should wake up every morning with Bob and Tom.
Well, that sounds good to me.
No problem here.
How's it going?
Morning.
Hey, hold on there, kid. I'm Bob.
And I'm Tom.
From the Bob and Tom Show.
We thought we'd barge in. God.
There's a new one. Hey, kid, hold on there. I'm Bob.
And I'm Tom.
From the Bob and Tom Show.
We do a morning radio show here in town.
Here's the deal. We thought we'd break into your house.
Consarn it. Shoot. Darn it.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, great. Fish again.
You know, we can vote you off this commercial.
You know, Chick wanted Richard Hatch.
What if we paid you to say you liked us?
We can vote you off.
Okay.
Come way down.
And now the news. Oh.
You do sports.
And now the sports.
That would be you, Chick.
Sports terms that sound dirty, but they're not.
Oh, really?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Coming in first place.
Good.
Palming the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Taking it to the hole.
Yeah.
Just don't get your holes mixed up.
Right. Ooh.
Just don't get your holes messed up.
Flip the cord over. Flip the cord over.
I don't want it in my...
I don't know if that's what they're looking for here.
Don't Christ.
How many times have I heard that?
Take two.
A London homeowner who discovered 3 men trying to rob his house had no difficulty in describing one of the suspects. He had no legs.
Ooh, usually in crime, it's the... Usually in crime, it's the police that are stumped, not the criminals.
I know you guys probably aren't interested, but guess what I did this weekend?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you impeach Bush?
No.
Buzz the honey hole.
No.
Flick the minnow? Did you flick the minnow? Flicking the old minnow?
Flicking
wow.
the minnow?
Or did you impeach Clinton?
Bailing out the gravy boat? Is that what you were doing?
Finger the fountain.
Sounds like a wonderful time, but no, I didn't do any of those things. Sorry.
What a boring weekend.
Yeah,
Move on.
yes.
Bounce the bearded clam.
Did you attend the clam twiddling jamboree?
That's it.
I was
That's
wondering
what
if
I
you were gonna
did.
get to that or not.
I double dribbled.
Mm-hmm. Tom did.
I just took his only line. It's okay. I like to think of Bob as the funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Prop, yeah.
It's part of the drinking act. I like to think of Bob as the funny one, and I'm more the philosophical one.
Ah.
Really? By the way, you left your headlights on. Socrates.
What's new?
Can you do the other
That's
line?
it?
That's it.
That was the joke?
What was
That's
the other
it?
This one right here. I think of Bob as the funny one. I'm more of the philosophical one.
Really?
Will you shut up and drink your hemlock, please?
I told you to be too hip for you. Hemlock, you know.
Hemlock.
Socrates.
What is it?
Poison.
Why does it start with H? What, hemlock, headlights? What's next?
Hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid?
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I've been dating 2 different girls and I really like them both. One of them gave me an ultimatum about being exclusive and I agreed, but I still haven't broken up with the other woman.
Attaboy.
I want to keep it going as long as I can.
Damn
and
right.
if I get caught, just say maybe I don't believe in monogamy and let the chips fall where they may. Am I being crazy or should I just do what I said I was going to do and pick one?
You're a dirty liar, sir.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Keep listening to the Bob and Tom Show, unless you're scared. What's the matter, you chicken?
Look at him. The Cheshire Cat. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much.
Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There's Willie Griswold.
What's up, Doug?
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
Hey, double finger guns.
What was Tom laughing at? That's what I was.
Ace Cosby, because
Did I
he
miss
had
it?
to throw his 2 cents in right there at the end because he's worried.
I put the pro in professional as opposed to Chick who puts the F in professional.
He feels like if he doesn't talk every 5 seconds, people will get worried about him. Where is it?
It's a technical issue involving computers. I won't.
No, it's not.
I won't
We
waste
were
your time
perfect
explaining how
before you
radio works.
Creaked open your mouth. Here's Tom. Morning, buddy.
Hey, how's it going there, weirdo foot?
All right, man. Whatever you say, handsome.
Like a kid cussing for the first time. No idea what to do with the words.
Now, do you? You were talking earlier about shoes.
Yes.
You
you were talking about shoes. But
well, we went around the horn, and we all have fairly normal shoes. Then you've got these, what are they, like YSL or whatever they are.
MMY.
They're the best shoes in the room.
MMY.
No, they're
There's
not.
like
Very fancy
Yeah, they
term.
are.
There's
Ugly.
like cool kids. There's probably the only one in the city that could appreciate it is like a 16-year-old that's on shoe blogs all day.
Yep.
Chicks way above us.
They look great.
That guy's going, wow, where did he get those?
Do you have a shoe blog? The regular.
I don't have a shoe blog. I don't have any kind of blog. Although I've been thinking about it. Chick's View with me in a pipe and put it online.
Do you get a shoe newsletter?
I do. Yes, I get a shoe newsletter.
A shoes letter?
A couple of
every day.
On a couple of apps. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And you're not. You
hang on. Ace has something. Yes.
On IG, do you follow anybody like a shoehead?
You mean Instagram?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'd have to look.
Ace, are you on Instagram?
No.
We got to get you on Instagram.
Yeah, we get a picture of your car with the window. That'd be great.
Ooh, a GoFundMe. Yeah.
There should just be a perpetual GoFundMe for Ace.
Look what I'm driving. I'm missing a window. Just ask me about your fancy shoes. Now, are you going to get the breakdancing shoes when they come out for the Olympics?
No.
They look okay.
I don't care for those.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I got a pair of vintage Air Maxes on eBay, and I didn't know this at the time, but they're track and field Air Max. They're one of my favorite shoes. It's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
There used to be a guy that worked here, and I don't know if this is true, but he would wear wrestling shoes to work every day and told everybody it was because he had a deal with Asics or Adidas or whoever it was.
It would be Asics.
Oh.
Yeah, Asics. Yeah. And that's why he had to wear these shoes because he had a deal.
That was Daryl Penisworth? Yeah. He was a pretty good worker. Why'd we get rid of him?
Wait till I tell you his name. I'll tell you off the air.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still alive?
It's pretty close.
Daryl Penisworth is still
this
living.
guy's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now, I believe we're getting our hookup. We're trying to do a little bit of a satellite thing here. Oh, there we go.
Holy heck, look at this. More stars than there are in the universe. Wow.
All right, coming up, action at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway this weekend. And if I'm not mistaken, we have Joe Bommarito, Xfinity team owner, and Jeb Burton joining us from the iHeart Xfinity car coming up. You got some big action coming up, John, on Saturday. Tell me about it.
Big action this Saturday. We got the number 27, of course, iHeart Media, Bob and Tom show, running on the back. bumper are back on the back deck lid, and we're going to be out at Indianapolis running the Brickyard, about 150 laps. And, of course, it's going to be celebrity-driven by our very own Jeb Burton right there.
Hey, Jeb, how are you this morning, sir?
Good. Appreciate y'all having me on here.
Now, we've been talking shoes all morning, which has nothing to do with anything. But do you wear special shoes, obviously, when you're driving one of these cars?
Racing shoes make you feel fast, Jeb. Nope. Okay, never mind.
Fire to talk. Shoes they're fireproof. Fit really tight like a glove, so you can feel your feet with the throttle and the brakes. So definitely they're driving.
Are they good for walking or just for driving?
They're not very good for walking, but they're good. They're good for driving for sure.
I'll bet.
If you're walking on coals, they would be good.
Well, there you go. If your feet are on fire, that's cool. Yes. That's just an interesting question. Are all the shoes made by one company for the race car drivers?
No, mine are made by Alpine Stars. They make dirt bike stuff. They make Formula One stuff. Their logo's the A with the star on it. You've probably seen it a lot. They make really nice stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you wear any of their gear when you're not in a race car?
I used to race motocross, so I actually have a lot of their stuff for the motocross stuff. But they make nice hoodies and T-shirts and stuff like that. They're really just a big apparel brand. But you bring up the heat, people don't think about it, but all the heat from the motors coming inside our cars, and sometimes it gets really hot on the floorboard. And we actually wear heat shield booties around the I put them on before I get in the car around the shoe, because if not, sometimes our heels can get so hot they'll blister our heels because they burn.
Wow. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you never think about. Everyone's just sitting up there, give it more gas, Jeb. And, you're about to have your feet catch on fire.
John Bommarito, is this why you're a team owner and not a driver?
I think you just touched on that exactly why. Jordan Anderson, my partner in this venture, of course, is a team owner. He's the youngest NASCAR owner in the series. He's 33 years old. So Jordan and I partnered up a few years back. We worked together on the truck series, came together at our very own St. Louis track called Worldwide Technology Raceway. Jordan and I met back when he was in the truck series. He probably had 4 or 5 people on his team at the time, you guys. He was doing everything but pitting the vehicle at the same time when it came into the track. Wow. And it was quite an unbelievable story. I mean, if you got a time to follow it sometime, you guys all have to go to jarnascar.com, check it out, and you'll see how Jordan and I met. You'll get an idea of how this relationship has grown into something very, very special. It's been incredible. The racetrack in St. Louis, I don't know if you guys know, was resurrected in 2012 by a good friend of ours and strategic partner, Curtis Francois. And together, us and a village of people, including one of St. Louis's icons, a guy named Dave Stewart, have really worked hard to bring world-class racing back to the St. Louis marketplace. And that is where I met Jordan. We started in the truck series as a key partner and a sponsor, and then it's evolved into Xfinity team ownership together. And then, of course, when you look at today, we have 2 of the most aggressive and what I call progressive drivers in the series. We're running very, very strong. Jeb, of course, is our team leader. He's the most seasoned veteran in the sport. And then we have Parker Rescloff that runs in the 31 Chevrolet as well.
I got to ask Jeb a quick question. Name of your dog, please. I can see, what a beautiful animal. I can see him right there. What's the doggy's name?
Honor, and the other one, Tia, was laying down beside him. They won't leave me alone if I'm outside. So sorry if they're.
Oh, they looks very sweet.
Yeah, a big sweetie.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
He looks like he'd like to be interviewed. He's jumping at the bit to start talking. We are talking with John Bommarito and Jeb Burton about action at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and action coming up in St. Louis in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And Jeb, you'll be out there. When do you first get a chance to hit the track to practice?
Tomorrow. We get on the track. So one interesting thing about this race we're going to have Speedway motors in the car. So that being said, we're going to be wide open around this racetrack, and that's going to pack the cars up. And it's very interesting. You're going to have to be very methodical about your passes, because if you don't have help, you could get freight trained. It's going to be chaos, put it that way.
Okay, we'll be careful out there. We'll be watching you once again. You'll see Jeb on the track. John will be out there thinking about how much it's costing him if things go wrong. So try not to crash the car. Have a great day. We'll look forward to seeing you guys once again. Practice tomorrow, then you'll be on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway track coming up on Saturday. Thanks, gents.
Thank you all.
All right.
Thank you all.
Thank you, fellas.
Guys, we'll see you. Make
yes,
sure
sir.
if you're not, you guys are tuning in live tomorrow as well. So we'll be on, all your local networks, and hopefully Jeb will bring home that checkered flag for us tomorrow. We're excited about it.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir. Now, we have to go over that way to find out what's happening in the world. Coming up in the news, you've got what?
The Denver airport, what people leave behind.
Edibles?
Trader Joe's seasoning. It's not legal in some places. Yeah.
What?
Not kidding.
Not
yeah.
the garlic salt.
Yeah.
I live for the garlic salt.
No, it's the other thing that you like from Trader Joe's.
It's the everything but the amphetamine salt.
Oh.
We can't believe it's not amphetamine.
I really like that amphetamine salt. Have you ever had amphetamine salt? It's unbelievable. It's so good. It's delicious.
Willie just said something that I never thought about that. When people are leaving places like Colorado.
They have what's called a marijuana amnesty box. So it looks like a little post office box. You can chuck your pre-rolls, your edibles, your gummies, your vapes right into there. And then I'd imagine at the end of the day, TSA has a great party.
Yeah. That was going to be my question. What do they do with it all?
I'd imagine it has to be disposed of in some sort of proper legal way. Probably boring.
TSA's not smoking it, otherwise they'd be a little more laid back.
This is one of Josh's pet peeves.
They're miserable folks. Smile.
It's a hard job. Right now, before we move on, I want to remind you the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. And you're thinking about, you're looking at yourself on social media and comparing yourself to all of your friends. Look at the Muldoons. They took a better vacation than we don't. Stop it. Get into yourself, get into your life and what's going great for you. And to help you do that, therapy is one of the things you can do, because comparison can be the thief of joy. And therapy can be very helpful. And reaching out for therapy is not a sign of weakness, but actually a sign of strength. And a new way to access therapy is through BetterHelp. The idea is simple. Use that laptop or that phone you're carrying around, and you can access therapy with professionals whenever it's convenient for you. So here's how you do it. You'll go online to betterhelp.com/BT show. You'll fill out a brief questionnaire and be hooked up with a professional therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time, no additional charge. And you can do the therapy where it's convenient for you, where and when it's convenient for you. So it's all about flexibility and convenience. So do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be, when you want to be there. See what I'm talking about, and stop comparing yourself to everybody else and start focusing in yourself with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/BT show today to get 10% knocked off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT show. Coming up, lost and found at the airport, primarily lost. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Slang Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Slang Insurance Company.
Comedian Tim Allen is here.
He goes, oftentimes, you hear this a lot. Yeah, oftentimes the technology they learn here at the race is translated into your family car. Uh-huh. I went, yeah, right. This year, the Chevy's offered the Indy Celebrity, a 900 horsepower celebrity wagon. So I'm like, gosh, George, this thing's really got some pickup, doesn't it? smooth. I got the kids to school in about 6 seconds. We're having lapping practice next week with all the other girls' PTA. She's running the Offie. I'm doing the Buick. And Betty's got the Chevy High-Tech. I pulled the trailer right out from under the boat, George. This baby's got some guts to it. Love Sears. Do you? It's the Craftsman tool department makes my nipples rock hard. She always figured we should grunt like pigs. The little primates you are. Don't speak to your mother. You grunt like the pigs you are. Ever try to take a steak away from your husband? Here, honey. We're trying to grab meat from a man while we're just like dogs. I like going through the house rewiring stuff. That's my favorite thing. I got one of those big tool belts. Yeah. 2 cordless Makita drills hanging low. Yeah. But you got to know how to wear it, otherwise your butt crack shows. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what is that, a pencil holder over there, Bob? I'm going to hike that up. I got some spackle. I'll figure out that butt crack. I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. I'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob. I got kids eating food in this kitchen. Get out of here. Go to Miter Me a Dovetail out there or something, Bob. I just cruise around my house like Bob Vila, with a bad headache. Just looking for stuff. I noticed Grandma's Easy Lift chair isn't moving quite as quick as I'd like it to. So I popped down the hardware store, pick up a compressor, some hose, some coax cable. I wire that sucker up. I forget Grandma lost some weight in the years I look at it. Got the 140 pounds a little too high, isn't it, Grandma? Shot that bitch halfway across the kitchen there. Doilies following her. Sorry, Grandma. I'll dial that baby down as soon as I rewire Grandpa's hearing aid. I got a preamp on that son of a bitch.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God. Now that's manly.
Yeah. Presiding over a symbolic condom roast in his Catholic church's parking lot in Waterbury, Connecticut. Yes.
I love those.
The Reverend Joseph Looney protested
Mesquite condom roast. Very tasty.
I'd like that blackened, please. It makes it look bigger.
And they look so good at a shish kebab, too. A little pepper, a little bell pepper, condom, tomato.
What's the name of this Reverend?
Oh, Reverend Joseph Looney. I'm not kidding.
Unbelievable. I'm Casey Kasem, and here's American Top 40. Is it just my imagination, or is my head just a bit too big for my body? And here's my wife, Karima Kasem. Show him the Top 40s, honey.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
www.bobandtom.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We've had some recent correspondence from a small Midwestern town deputy sheriff. Well, guess what, guys? Today is his birthday. Oh. And his wife says he is absolutely the best husband. He can go all night like lumberjack. I shouldn't read that part.
Yeah, leave that part out. But congratulations to both.
She wants to know if we can send him a happy birthday shout out. We can't. We can't.
Yeah.
We are not.
Sorry.
Federal law.
We are not allowed to do that.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern.
Dad.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Chick, that was perfect.
Yeah.
If this isn't our new rejoin music, I don't know what we're doing.
Little nuge.
You hit the post. It kicked in. You nailed it. You know what you're doing.
Banga.
No singing this, don't you?
It's Ted, right?
No.
It's not Ted?
It's Derek St. Holmes.
That's right, because Ted tried to sing. He sings Cat Scratch Fever. It doesn't do very well.
Well, he does now.
Oh, really?
If you go see Nugent now, yeah. Ted's singing.
He can say, but Derek St. Holmes, is that the ultimate rock and roll name?
It's great.
How did he become a singer all of a sudden? Is it like
he's always had a voice.
Throat surgery?
I don't hate his voice.
Well, I'm sorry. You like Ronnie James Dio, though. What am I talking about?
Did you say Ronnie James Dio?
Come on with that, man.
Rainbow with the dog.
Let's go to the Silac news desk, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
FlyDenver.com has released a list of some of the unusual things people have left behind at Denver International Airport. Some of the items that were dropped off at the airport's main lost and found window included a circular saw.
Yeah.
God.
Who took that to the airport?
Oh, my God.
Obviously.
Hey, you think you'll let me get on a plane with this here circular saw? Oh, yeah, no problem.
Are you going to sit next to that guy?
You know what? I'd like to see him try and stop me.
Hopefully they were just remodeling the Aubon Pain or whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody.
Oh, I bet that's what, sure. Yeah, nobody would try to circular.
Haven't they been remodeling the Denver airport for 3 years?
I think so.
It's kind of like the Chicago Skyway. As soon as they get to one end, they got to go back and start over.
Last time I was there,
There's some kind of
everything had
conspiracy.
been torn out.
Yeah, well, it's freaky.
Yeah, it's a weird
I flew out of there a
place.
lot. There's a lot of paintings.
Yeah.
And you look at the paintings and you go, it's very odd.
And the shape of it, it's like kind of demonic. They say it's real weird.
People think that there's like a cavern underneath it with piping, and they're going to make everyone go down there and they're going to kill us all.
You know what I like about the Denver airport? It's an hour and a half away from Denver. Doesn't it seem like it's so far away from Denver proper?
Yeah.
How did you guys know about these conspiracy theories at the Denver airport?
It's in Boulder. You hear about it at orientation.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
have you heard
all
about the
over.
airport? It's like Queen Elizabeth used to own the land.
It's real bizarre.
It's very odd.
Well, they're all true.
The giant blue horse sculpture is a nod to the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
No, of course.
That blue horse sculpture is so freaky.
According to a rumor, Tom.
I love horse sculptures.
No, Josh, it has orange shining eyes, and it's terrifying.
It is kind of weird.
The Denver airport contains the headquarters of the Illuminati.
See? There you go. Told you.
I think the actual story is just the mayor owned the land and then encouraged people to develop on that land after he left office.
Buying into that, are you?
Well, I'm just trying.
Well,
I love how
does
you're
that
willing to accept
does
that
that
Queen
explain-
Elizabeth owns the land,
That
but
explains
not
why-
willing to accept that a local politician would do something to advantage himself financially.
Yeah.
So that explains why it's in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. What else have they found at the Denver airport?
The underground tunnels have secret bunkers.
I'm trying to do news over here.
So Tom just collapsed in boredom.
Sorry.
Telling people the truth.
Yeah, let's not talk about the apocalypse. Let's talk about a pair of glasses.
That's all right. He wants to bury his head in the sand. That's all What'd they find?
Elk meat.
Elk meat.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Fresh, frozen?
I don't know if it's steaks, ground, sausages. I'm not sure.
Half the story.
Right off the runway.
Right. Yeah.
Again, it's in a rural area.
Yes, and then unfortunately, urns and packages containing human remains have been found.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You'll get your cremains left behind.
There's a really good
But
sonnet.
what if that's where they wanted to be? What if they left them there on purpose?
Yeah, what if somebody wanted,
Yeah.
please leave me at the Denver airport. As close to the Cinnabon as possible.
So you walk up to the lost and found, excuse me, but we lost Grandma. Well, we'll just page her. No, she's in an urn.
She's not going to respond.
Can you take ashes through and carry on?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm guessing you have to declare.
I think you have to carry. Well, they come in they don't come in an urn. They come in a little box.
You can, just don't put it in like a 1 inch by 1 inch plastic baggie. They get very weird about it.
Yeah. And you said if at the what do they call it? The amnesty box at that airport?
Yeah, there's a cannabis amnesty box. You'll see them in Chicago or Denver, wherever you fly out.
If you're flying from a place where cannabis is legal to a place where cannabis is legal, you still can't carry it with you?
Yeah, you technically can't do it because the airplanes are supplemented by the federal government, so you're on federal property, I think. I don't know.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That amnesty box thing is a pretty good system, it seems to me.
It's just, hey, if you went hiking and you left a pre-roll in there and then you forget about it in the TSA line, you just
Right.
put it away.
They're not cuffing you and slamming you to the ground. You can,
They should create like a store, like a previously owned weed store, and that's where they take.
Oh, that's
all the
interesting.
stuff.
Like maybe for the people arriving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So it's like take a penny, leave a penny?
Yeah.
Only it's pot.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, except you would take the risk of the person lacing it.
That's the problem. But ideally, they would have some kind of way to test it.
Right. That's true.
Well, they could just have Kevin. I don't think this is laced.
That's good stuff.
Officials in South Korea are cracking down on people trying to bring Trader Joe's popular everything but the bagel seasoning into the country.
I wonder why.
Yes, according to the Washington Post, Trader Joe's has something of a cult following in South Korea, with fans bringing back various products to the U.S. as souvenirs.
I got news for Korea. It's a cult following here, too. I can't get enough of Trader Joe's.
I love that place.
However, the everything but the bagel seasoning is listed as hazardous foods purchased overseas by the country's Ministry of Food and Drug Safety due to the laws that classify poppy seeds as a narcotic.
Oh, they're still on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It appears the law was not well known until fans began having their jars confiscated at the airport.
Wasn't it true that if you grind up 8 billion poppy seeds, you can get a mild buzz?
They are now warning others about the consequences of bringing it in. Possession of poppy seeds is punishable by 5 years in prison or a $36,000 fine.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay.
It's where is
steep.
it? Banned in Egypt also.
It is? Why is that?
Well, if you say open sesame, terrible things going to happen.
Okay.
You get a curse.
Remember the Bugs Bunny?
That's one of my favorites.
The guy can't remember what the words are. Open sarsaparilla?
So you can eat dog meat, but you can't have everything but the bagel seasoning.
That's true.
Seems fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Seems to line up. Yeah, you're right.
Astronauts have reported that food tends to taste bland in space, making it tough for them to eat enough to stay healthy. A new study reports that focusing on food smell might help overcome this problem.
That's what they need to do is take it up there and cook it fresh right on the ship. Why don't they do
what
that?
the hell?
Yeah, hey, I smell White Castles. How about you, Gordon?
You don't have room for a Foreman grill up there?
Yeah.
Aroma plays a big role in the flavor of food, and researchers found that a certain scent might be more powerful in the cramped confines of a spacecraft.
Huh. No. Just quit complaining.
You're
this
in
is,
space.
This is one of the sacrifices.
This is what you signed up for.
Yes.
I heard they put bouillon cubes in the spacesuits and then with the sweat.
Oh.
Come on.
Smell good? Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys had any of that astronaut food before? Used to, when you would visit Cape Canaveral, you could buy some.
Oh, really?
Like as a souvenir, yeah.
That sounds like something I think I'd have fun with.
Yeah.
I know when I was a kid, space food sticks and Tang.
Yeah.
Tom. Yeah. We were raised on, because the astronauts drank Tang. That was the advertising slogan.
You know what? I still haven't made that Tang pie recipe that I found.
What happened to that Tang pie?
I'll tell you what, Tang pie sure doesn't sound like something. Well, you know.
Fresh Tang pie.
That sounds like something I'd eat.
Oh, yeah.
Or slurp.
Maybe twice.
Slurp.
I might
try that.
You know what? I might have a problem. I might overeat.
Yeah,
I might overeat on the Tang pie. I don't see you having any Tang pie.
You have no idea what okay, what else have you got, Jess?
Yesterday morning on Interstate 440 on the ramp.
Where the hell's that?
It's Raleigh, North Carolina, Josh.
Right. And it's firefighting.
The hell is it, Jess?
An overturned truck spilled thousands of gallons of steak sauce.
Oh.
Police said the tractor trailer overturned at about 1:45 a.m. on
The
the
mishap
ramp.
was delicious.
Pat's not here, so I'll do it. Steak sauce on the highway.
Steaks on the highway.
Ironically, highway A1.
Yeah.
A1A. Ace, do you use steak sauce?
I do not.
Really?
Ever?
No.
You eat your meat extra
When I was a kid, I used to put ketchup on my steak.
Restaurants love when you do that.
Yeah.
It's a compliment to the chef.
It was ponderosa. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a crummy, if it's a poor cut of meat, I'll use A1. I like A1.
I like A1 with steak fries.
I used to microwave turkey when I was a kid and eat microwave turkey with A1 on top of it. It's like my favorite after-school snack.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I had it. Yeah, A1 was in my after-school snack too, but it was raw potatoes dipped in A1.
Oh, that's wild.
I know. I love raw potatoes.
This is a closed circuit. Jess was complaining about how there's somebody here on staff who likes to make jokes that Jess is white trash. Perhaps it's because you used to eat raw potatoes with A1 sauce.
Where would he get that idea? Tell him about Old Faithful.
What? That's not white trash.
Oh, that's white trash.
Well, now we need to know what Old Faithful.
So Old Faithful is a meal that my family has, and I think every family has one. It's your go-to comfort meal.
Okay.
Right? And so it's Lipton packaged chicken and noodles. Like so it's I swear to God. It's instant mashed potatoes, like the flakes.
Yeah, I like those.
And a can of corn. That's all it is, okay?
Yes. I can understand why that would be a nice comfort meal for you.
I slow down here.
Total white trash.
Is it some kind of like a goulash? What do you?
No, it's. I mean, you could put it
Do you
all.
make them separately?
Yes, you make them separately. They're served separately, and then they're served with white Wonder Bread with country crock.
And so there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Country crock.
You are Caucasian garbage.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah,
I am too.
I am too. I'm up to my eyeballs. What is your go-to meal? What is it? Cereal? I get
What do you
the
mean?
feeling it's
Under what circumstance?
like, man, I'm hungry tonight. I'm going to go home, and I can't wait to make a big bowl of.
Oh, if I don't want to cook, I'll have a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Bowl of cereal.
No, but this is more like there is some preparation involved,
Yeah,
but
that's
it is
work.
your comfort. Yeah, it is, but it is your family's comfort meal. If you say, "Hey, I don't want to think about dinner. How do you guys feel about Old Faithful?" and they're like, "Yes."
That's a great name for it
always
too.
a win.
And it's I'm sorry, it's canned corn.
Yes, it is a can. It's canned corn.
And instant mashed potatoes.
Instant mashed potatoes and
what's-
Lipton. I think it's Knorr now. KNORR, and it's the package of chicken.
If you'd
and
like,
noodles.
you can garnish it with cigarette action.
I'll make it for you guys. You'll love it. It's
I have
very
no
good.
doubt. I have no
delicious.
doubt.
I have
sounds
two.
incredible.
There's
It
no
is.
meat. There's no meat in
No,
this?
there's no meat. No,
I have
no
carbs,
protein of any
carbs. Nope.
grilled cheese and tomato soup, just out of the can to heat it up until it's warm. And the grilled cheese is obviously easy to make. Or I'll have a frozen meatloaf, like a Stouffer's or whatever.
Yeah.
Put that in the oven, and next thing you know, I one of those piece of garlic bread, the New York style garlic bread. You throw that in there, heat it up. Oh yeah.
I've been doing I'm keeping potato roll hot dog buns around the house.
Okay.
And so it's whatever leftovers I had with a toasted potato roll, melted white American cheese, and then like chicken, or I did a ham sandwich version of it, Philly cheesesteak version of it called the Willie cheesesteak. Thank you very much.
Very good.
Oh, Willie.
You did the right thing there.
Yeah, man. Dude, hot dog buns to make small sandwiches, and then you got to make 4 of them.
Sure.
Oh.
That's perfect.
Josh, what gravy do you find stains your sheets the least?
Yeah, a sawmill.
You know, I hate to say this, but you're so funny. He's going to keep doing
To
this.
know.
At a certain point, it's your fault for being so good.
Is Sawmill white pepper gravy?
Yes.
It is, okay.
The thing about it, I learned, Tom is in some ways
Look at him.
the worst kind of bully because he gets you to bully yourself.
Yeah.
At some point, he can just sit back. And it's like he walks up to a kid and goes, "Give yourself a wedgie," and the kid doesn't.
Yeah.
Some people, I'd imagine, when they're talking with their family, they go, "Man, my dad, he used to do peekaboo with my little sister and just make a laugh, and then he would laugh, and it's this joyous memory." Or we'd do something together. I'd watch him laugh at Big Bang Theory, and it always makes me smile when I see that. I'll think of, for you, it'll be like, "Man, you know what? My dad, he used to just call Josh a fat masturbator, and he would just light up, not a joy in the world."
Well, he would go, "Josh, what are your 2 hobbies?" And I would go, "A fat masturbator," because I know what he wants.
Yeah.
And then he also has the out where I didn't say it. There's an innocence that he gets from it too.
Well, I don't know. I think it's more like evil genius.
Yeah. It's truly monstrous.
Why are you doing that to yourself? I don't know why you're doing that to yourself.
It's a slow construction. And I did not know what kind of gravy was stained the least in a bedroom situation. But I know now. I'm sorry. I've just laughed all the snot out of my head. It's very, very handy. What else have we missed?
Grocery store tourism is the latest travel trend noted on social media.
What the hell is this now?
This sounds exciting.
Oh, great. I can fly to L.A. and go to Airline and spend $8 for a canned coffee.
This is kind of like when my family would go on vacation. We go to different cities and do our laundry, and that's it, different laundromat.
You embraced this so
Yes, I love. Now you go to a new grocery store and look around. That's fun.
According to Food and Wine magazine, people are visiting foreign grocery stores and sharing the local food items that they have discovered in their travels.
I do kind of like this also.
I bought pepperoni rolls at a gas station in Erie, Pennsylvania. I never wanted to go anywhere else in my life.
Yeah, you go to a Wegmans on the East Coast. That's a real pleasure. You go to a Ralph's on the West Coast.
There's
a Publix down
buns.
south.
There's in-house made buns at Piggly Wiggly in Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly.
They're better than any hamburger bun I've ever bought.
Yeah,
and they cost $2 for 10 of them.
This is kind of fun.
One TikToker said she was shocked to find items like ham and chicken flavored potato chips in Colombia and caper flavored potato chips and bagged milk at a grocery store in Argentina.
A bag of milk.
Wow.
Honey, go get me a bag of milk.
In South Korea, I used to get a kick out of how I could buy a 2-liter bottle of beer.
Oh, really? Yeah. Nice.
Was it plastic? That's so fun.
That's
I've never
wild.
thought of it. So I want it so bad.
Yeah, I used to like doing that a lot.
Here, have yourself a squeeze.
Do you like going to the exotic stores around here that have the international store? You walk in there, you go, that's obviously some kind of a vegetable. I've never seen it before.
Okay.
Wonder what that thing is.
Yeah, I went. Ace suggested one, and I went there, and I think that's where I got our chicken feet.
Oh, sure,
Yeah, I've got, I found a couple of things for stuff I've done here on the show there, yeah.
My dad goes to a Mexican grocery store and he comes in the next day. You guys, have you had a mango?
They're exotic.
Very nice.
But there's times where I want to shop, but I don't want to go to the mall, so I'll just go to a big, nice grocery store here in town and wander around and look at the seasonings and stuff. And
you want to window shop?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I'll buy stuff.
Right, but you just want to go shopping.
Just go shopping and I'll
little retail therapy.
Yeah.
Well, that international market up there is massive.
It's huge.
It used to be a super Target.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Sometimes I want retail therapy, and I'll go to a grocery store instead of a mall because I don't want to get shot. Maybe that's a local thing. I don't know.
Check your local listings. Yeah.
I think it might be a local thing. Thank you. Very helpful.
There's that.
Right now, coming up, we have important things in the world of history. But
That's
also,
exactly
what
right.
have you got over there?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you about Simply Safe, the design it yourself, install it yourself home security system, and give you peace of mind at your compound. According to the FBI, most break-ins happen during broad daylight and spike during this time of year because there's more daylight and homes are sitting unattended as the days grow longer. Simply Safe Home Security is the only security company I trust to protect my home, offering peace of mind whether I'm home or away. I've got that Simply Safe app on my smartphone. I check in with those high-def cameras inside and out, see what's going on. Fast Protect monitoring at Simply Safe and LiveGuard protection. Agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. No long-term commitment or contract, and you can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable, less than $1 a day, and no hidden fees. It's easy to install yourself, or you can have a technician install it. Do it for you from Simply Safe. Protect your home this summer. 20% off any new Simply Safe system. You sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. All you have to do is visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have a little bit of a quiz in history today. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Slide guitar. I wrote a song a long time ago called The Lifelong Tiger Fan Blues. I know the Cubs have issues, but the Tigers have had for a long time. And I wrote it when we were like 0 for 19 years. And then we got good in 2006. But then this particular season, 2010 here, we were great. And then we, went off the cliff. So I rewrote it about a week ago. baseball fan since I was a little boy. I had a bedroom full of little baseball toys, batting a ball and a Wilson glove. Yeah, me and the national pastime, we was oh so in love. Every opening day, oh, I still get that itch. I can hardly wait for that very first pitch. All my hopes and dreams all in place. I get visions of my Tigers in a pennant race. Win or lose, I got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. 2006, we made it all the way to the fabled Fall Classic, only get a St. Louis whooping and our Detroit ass kicked. 2009, we was tied with the Twins. We had to go to Minnesota to lose it again. In 2010, started off with a bang. We was leading the league in everything. Hang on.
It's for you.
Oh, but come the All-Star break, our season's done. Our goose is cooked, oh, they're setting our sun. Win or lose, get a lifelong Tiger fan blues. Bring back K-Line, bring back Cash, bring back Greenberg, and all them homers each smash. Mickey Cochran, Schoolboy Rowe, Ty Cobb, and Rocky Colavito. Win or lose, got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. And this is the rewrite. First Samaya broke his arm, then Inge broke his hand while Mags was breaking his foot. Guillen was pulling his ham. Half of our roster was MIA. Now half of Toledo's been called up to play. I don't believe in fate. I don't believe in signs. And waiting on your destiny's a waste of time. But how the hell else can we possibly explain Armando Galarraga's imperfect game? Win or lose, got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. Life ain't fair, nice guys finish last. You can't have a future if you don't have a past. Yet still I hope, still I pray, another World Series gonna come my way. But folks, mark my words and learn this lesson. Cut your losses and count your blessings. Or just like me, you're gonna end up crying while spending Sunday afternoons with the Detroit Lions. I got a lifelong Tiger fan blues.
That's great.
Oh, there's some frustration there.
Jeff Daniels.
The imperfect game.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
This is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
The Bob and Tom Show.
I know of two of them, one of them at least, he was as healthy as a damn horse when he went in there. There was another one. They give him a lethal dose of no brains when he come back.
Bob and Tom, more than slightly confused. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
But now heavyweight is unlimited. You can weigh as much as you want.
Chick, there is no more unlimited. You can't be above 285.
Andre the Giant was well over 285.
Different kind of wrestling, Josh. We've gone over this a lot of times.
Remember Jesse Ventura at WrestleMania when he says, "Look at the size of the giant." Oh, man.
Tom, you remember when Hulk Hogan?
That was great, man. I've never heard you do that.
No, I'm so talented, Greg.
I know.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Coming up real soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silax News Desk, very excited. Something's gone her way.
No, you'll address me as the white trash queen moving forward.
All right.
Yes.
Did you get White Trash Queen copywritten? Or?
Yeah, no, right.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's Willie Griswold.
What up?
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Did you have one of those stand-up ashtrays at your house? It had its own...
We did.
Standard.
No. My mom smoked for a little bit when I was a kid.
If she smokes, she pokes.
No,
sure she did that too.
Tom always said if she will put that in her mouth,
right?
She'll put anything. In her
this is her mom you're talking about.
Yeah, you know her.
I know.
You've been in a fight with her. Maybe you want to take it down a notch.
That's right.
So what's the most
I
white?
think I won that.
What's the most white trash thing that you eat these days?
No. Eek. I don't know. I don't. We still do Old Faithful. That's still a comfort meal for me. So I guess that's the thing that I do.
It sounds so good.
My palate has expanded since then. But yeah, there is a food nostalgia attached to some of those things I grew up with that I just still enjoy.
What condiment is the most white trash?
Mayonnaise.
Is it really?
Ketchup. I'm thinking.
You know what?
Ketchup.
I think, Tom, maybe it depends on what you're putting it on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ketchup on corn.
What do you say? Miracle Whip is a pretty white trash condiment.
But real mayonnaise is not,
right. Yeah, you can use it for other.
What about nacho cheese? That's a pretty good one.
That is pretty good, Willie.
Yeah.
Any kind of liquid cheese.
Have you ever done that? Put like a stack of Tostitos and some shredded cheese and throw it in the microwave.
I used to love that, man.
You got lunch, man.
That's great.
You ever do that?
No.
Of course.
Tom, we have an answer to why NASA may have sent that Missy Elliott song to Venus.
Oh, good.
Listen to this gentleman. He's got a great name, Joshua. I've listened to you guys since I started driving. So since he was 13 years old.
Okay.
He was illegal for a few years. Now I served I served 4 years in the Marine Corps as a meteorologist. Oh, so he's smart and a hero.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
He said he can't take it anymore. We've been talking about how NASA sent this song to Venus by Missy Elliott. The song is called I Can't Stand the Rain. It's actually, what, a Supa-Dupa-Fly
yes.
Thing or whatever. And I can't. The reason, he says, is Venus has acidic rain. The atmosphere consists of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and sulfur. This results in sulfuric acid rain. Yeah. That's why they would send the song I Can't Stand the Rain, because we physically couldn't stand it.
If you think you're upset by birds pooping on your car, wait till the acid starts falling on your car. Yeah.
Oh, that very well. Thank you.
Isn't that it? We learned.
Yeah, there you go. We finally learned something on this show. Time to learn some history right now.
Time now for today in history, July 18.
Boy, how'd you like to be a meteorologist for the Marine Corps? Can you imagine if you get something wrong, the crap you would take?
Oh, man.
Hey, you know how you said it wasn't going to be blowing sand?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Give me 20.
We've got a pound of sand. You know where this is going?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a quiz. This is a tough one. Born in 1895.
Oh, Ed Begley.
George Kelly.
George Kelly? Machine Gun Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly is a winner.
Not the crappy rapper or whatever he does.
Oh, no.
No, Josh, he's the first guy that said, hey, what if we had pop punk and rap, two great genres, and made it sound terrible? Who was doing that before him? No one was brave enough to do that.
Yeah, the real Machine Gun Kelly.
How many fans don't realize there was a Machine Gun Kelly before Machine Gun Kelly?
What I'm trying to explain to them.
Yeah. You get right in there and tell them, Tom.
Well, Machine Gun Kelly, favorite weapon?
The machine gun?
Tommy gun.
Switchblade, funny enough.
Isn't that interesting?
Son of a gun.
You ever heard the great James Taylor song about Machine Gun Kelly?
I've never heard a great
I'm
James
aware
Taylor.
of it, but I can't remember.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't wear a bucket on his head.
Wait, is this the song where he whines? Which one is that? His entire catalog? I didn't realize.
Wow. Yikes.
How can you be alive and have nerve endings and not like James Taylor?
Oh, you're right. I forgot how wonderful. Mock. Yeah. Ing. Yeah. Bird.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
How many people have driven into the Grand Canyon because of that song?
Have you heard?
That's his?
No, he did a cover of it with his.
Oh, I was going to
Carly,
say.
I think,
Oh,
is that
okay,
one.
okay.
There's a great.
There's a terrific song called Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
On one of his first early albums.
He's over. The great section in Griffin Dunn's book about James Taylor crying because Carly Simon just left him.
Yes.
And he's crying to Carrie Fisher about it in the bedroom. He can't stand it.
Yeah.
I think a more interesting story would be a story about how James Tyler once didn't cry.
Taylor.
Yeah. How he once was man about something.
Okay, here's something you like.
I put my emotions in a song.
What a pussy.
Happy.
We might have to have a fist fight. I love James Taylor.
We haven't gotten through 1929, the birthday of John Glenn.
Yes.
He threw up the last time we went into space, right? He couldn't take it. Yeah.
He's unbelievably
Cowardice.
brave.
You guys, take it easy.
Oh, my God.
Is he still with us?
No, he is not. He was born in 1921.
So we can talk about what a coward he was.
Chicken out.
Howard, he was the first American astronaut to orbit the Earth.
Orbit the Earth, not the first one in space.
No, not he was, and there was someone that orbited the Earth prior to.
You know why he was such a coward? He listened to James Taylor all the time.
You guys got to be nicer to old white guys.
How about this one, chick?
I don't think so.
This is one of my favorite impressions. Happy birthday, 1929, American figure skater Dick Button.
Look at that. He used to commentate on, is that a word? On skating. And
Comment.
And she, when he would commentate, he loved Peggy Fleming. And he would get.
But did he love her? Would she have been his type?
No, not at all.
Yes, no, yeah.
No.
By the way, the Dick Button is why they did a recall on all those Tarzan dolls.
Oh, my God.
I can plainly see the Dick Button.
On that note,
we are way late.
We'll see you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.